All right, all right, all right. We are live. Yeah, we're live. We're live. Thank you to the Funk All Stars Jazz Band. Yeah, thank y'all so much. All right, hey everybody, hello. It is a terrific Tuesday, and YouTube is playing with my numbers. I know it's afternoon, but damn YouTube. All right. Mm. I mean YouTube. Listen, I know it's afternoon, but my God, I gotta make sure I ain't got no lint in my head. Okay. Maybe that's the light, Tyesse. We just want to do a lint check. A little lint check. Okay. All right. All right. Make sure we ain't got nothing. Hey everybody. Hello. 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 Yes, I love all of that too. I love the Jazz All Stars. Hey everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on right now, Ty Spot. I kid you not. It's a lot going on. I'm McDonald. Hey. Um, let's see. Hey, thank you, brother. Mel, Arvel, Jose, everybody. Let me just share this video really quickly. Okay, I can't share it from there because that's my other page. Okay, so I'm gonna share it from my okay. So it's gonna bring the volume down. Mm-hmm. Malika Hill, I see you. Um, yes, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I decided to throw away all my clothes, y'all. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you. I threw away everything. I kept a few casual pieces, everyday pieces, but I decided to just when I say throw away, I shouldn't say throw away, give away all of my other clothing. Yeah, so it's like I just revamped the whole wardrobe. Okay. Um, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get this shared, y'all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm just sharing, y'all. Just give me a minute. Just making sure everybody gets a little notification. We're not gonna be long. Just a few words. We always say that. I get it. I get it. Uh, make sure every time squad member at least know I'm on the air because YouTube is tripping. I gotta run to Union City, y'all, which ain't right around the corner. I gotta run to Union City. So I don't think there's gonna be a Patreon preview. I think this is gonna be our only live show other than Patreon. Okay. All right. Okay, I think I got the key task squad, the key constituency situated. Okay. Okay. Everybody is situated. All right. So I do five more. Okay, I'm gonna do five more. Mm. Okay, I got everybody squared away. Listen, y'all, it's like I said, it's a lot going on today. It is one of those busy days on YouTube. Everybody got a story. Everybody got something they talking about, y'all. It's just a lot going on. I ain't gonna sit up here in front. Comedian Michelle Benson, good to see you in the chat. Everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. It's just a busy day, and people are moving and shaking and moving. Listening from work, please don't get in no trouble, y'all. Thank you to all of my task squads task squad members that listen from work. I want to just say this, y'all. If you don't have this book, this is a newer edition because the other one was so wore out. I had to buy a new edition of it, and it's by my bedside, right? And let's see, today, November 18th was really powerful. I said, I got to talk about this. It is November 18th. Never settle for crumbs. Never settle for the crumbs of life, right? November 18th. If you do not have this book, you need to get it. It's called Acts of Faith Daily Meditations for People of Color. daily meditations for people of color. And this is a New York Times best-selling, you know, a book from the New York Times best-selling author. And this is the 25th anniversary edition that I have, but I'm sure you can find a copy. No worries, Dr. Golden. Love you. Love you. Love you. I'm sure you can find a copy, you guys. But every day you wake up, this is on my nightstand. It's literally on my white light nightstand. And y'all know I don't do a lot of reading, but I do read the daily meditations every day or every other day. I definitely get up and read one and it's January 1st through December 31st. And seem like every day that you get one is something that you really can look forward to applying to your life, right? So if you're not happy where you are in life, you don't have to stay there. Don't you deserve better? Don't you want better for yourself and for your future? Well, you are the only one who can make it happen. This is really a great word today. And then it goes on to tell you some other things in this passage. And I mean, we know people like that in our families and our friend circles that basically they talk about how bad their job is. They talk about how they're sick of their apartment building, And I love you too, Dr. Golden. They're sick of their apartment building. They're sick of their job. They're sick of their car. And you have to ask yourself, are you doing anything? Are you doing anything proactive to change any of that? Well, no. So basically, you just like to, you just want to vomit and vent all day. Got it. It is acts of faith. This is my second one because I wore the other one out. Acts of faith, daily meditation. This is from Iyanla Vanzant. All right. Acts of faith. This is daily meditations. Get up in the morning, read whatever the day is. The day will coincide with daily meditation for you. Overseer Ware, good to see you, brother. But yeah, you see people like that all the time. Thank you, Cheryl Hill, for 11/18. Today is my sister London's birthday. I miss her dearly, my sister London. Thank you, Kim Sims. My sister London, she passed away many years ago, but today is her birthday. I remember her. I speak her name. Yeah, these are great. And it won't break the bank. Those are some good Christmas stocking stuffers, And we're dealing with people right now I see online, a couple of Tie Squad members. I'm seeing, this holiday, I'm seeing it kind of creep in with some of y'all. You're already preparing for the blues. And I just hope we get to a place, y'all. It ain't gonna happen on Facebook, but I hope the Tie Squad get to a place where the holidays are no longer a place of depression. That's all I want. Did I do the thing to hit the like button? Hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button. That's all I want. I just want. I can't work on the rest of the world. But I just want the Tie Squad to understand that Thanksgiving is just one day of the month, of the year. You're welcome, Michelle. All I want is I just want the Tie Squad to get to a place where Thanksgiving is not a dreaded day for you. Christmas is not a dreaded day for you. Mother's Day is not it's just another day in the month that's set aside for a holiday. That's all I want. That's my wish. I won't be depressed during the holidays. I can't do. And I tell people, LaShawn, you got to want to come up out of that thing, y'all. You got to want to come up out of it. Sometimes some people, it works for them being depressed. Like they say stuck on story. My sister has excommunicated me, so I will be alone. I love it. I will love it. Well, what happened, Michelle? I hadn't heard anything about you being excommunicated. Well, what's going on with you? Thank you, Antonio Thompson, for 11/18. I appreciate it. Antonio, are you in the chat? You gotta make sure people are, haven't been blocked accidentally. Because these mods stay blocking people. Antonio Thompson, if you're in the chat, say something so I know you're not blocked. It takes the energy right out of you. Yeah. I see the comments already left you. I'm like, dang, you know. Okay, okay, what the 27th is coming. They already starting nephew over there on Facebook. About I'm already depressed. Girl, damn. Like, thank you, brother. Okay, I just want to make sure. You know, girl, ain't nobody even start buying their turkeys yet, you know. Oh, I'm already dreading it. I'm dreading it already. You are? Girl, girl. Like, oh my God. So that's all I want for the Thai squad. I just want everybody to get to these holidays and it just seems like, I'm better. I'm good. What happened to Michelle? What happened to Shell? We need to find out what happened to our dang old Shell. We don't play about Shell. Uh-huh. Uh okay, my sister and cousin asked me again because I did the unspeakable. I said the Bible was just a book of stories. Well, listen, this is what I've learned, Michelle. I've learned that, honey, listen, when you got a family that's built and based on Bible brain, you have to just govern yourselves accordingly. You can't be really trying to open their minds up. That stuff is baked. Their minds are baked with them stories and stuff. Yeah, Michelle, you gotta know, your family, Michelle. That's why I said your family. So y'all don't even if you tempted, I know it feels good to get it off of you sometimes, but what's going on with all these cash apps today? I just came on for a Tyesse live, it ain't even a topic. Cash app just rolling in here. What's going on today? Thank y'all so much. I do appreciate it. Don't stop, okay? I just came over to say hello. I will be great. I'm growing and it feels so good. Okay, but just mind your heart. Mind your heart. I tell people, mind your heart. Because sometimes you think you processed it and you okay. And that thing will creep in your room in the middle of the night and be like, kapow. So just mind and tend to your heart right now, Michelle. Okay. Because sometimes hurt has a way of bubbling up when you least expect it. You in Publix and you just start crying. Like, why am I crying? But I felt like I was okay. Child, listen, I have a PhD in this stuff, y'all. When it comes to family and these people, y'all, I could do master class. I really could. Mm-hmm. Mm. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta reply to it. All right, Task I'm back. Okay. And sometimes the worst feeling I can't even name. The worst feeling comes over me. Okay. Start thinking about my mother and start crying at Walmart. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. It seems like we're gonna have to do a couple more sessions, y'all. Okay. We gotta get Tim Reed back out here. We're gonna do a couple more sessions. Okay. We put a couple more sessions. Maybe we're gonna do 2 more years, about 2 more years. It seems like the Thai squad, a lot of Thai squad is still a little raw, and it's understandable. Listen, I'm 30 years in with my mother. Some of y'all are less than 5 years. Okay, so we're gonna do about 2 more sessions with the Thai squad. It seems like, yeah, at this time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Danette. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by. Sending hugs. Going on 3 years for me. Still seems like yesterday. Yeah. Okay, but this. Okay. Okay. Let me try to you just give you a little something. Give y'all a little something. Those that are dealing with bereavement. I keep saying it. I want you to understand it. The holidays are coming, and it's going to be a little rough. Okay. I'm letting you know. Until you get to a place of acceptance. There are 5 stages of grief, and they're in no particular order. We learned that. So you may not get to acceptance right away. Okay. So the steps of grief depend on you and so many factors and how you process grief. Okay. So it varies, y'all. Okay. Everybody not gonna get to where I'm at. Because listen, I'm 30 years in, right? So I done been through every stage imaginable, right? And even 30 years in, y'all, I still have time when I miss my mother. I still talk about and think about and talk to my mother. I still dream, not as much about my mother, right? Okay. All right. I'm 7 years in with the transition of my mother. God is good though. Okay. This is what I need people to understand. This is what helped me. Okay. This is what helped me. Every time I say it, I want people to get it. Every time I say it, it seems like y'all not connected. Okay. Some of y'all are still at the hospital. Some of y'all are still at the graveyard. Some of y'all are still at the cancer treatment center. Okay. Some of y'all are still sitting by the bedside. Yeah, you are. And the loss is immeasurable, yes. But your family member would not want you your family member wouldn't want you here depressed and filled with anxiety. And that's why I say, even if you don't have family, if you don't have people during the holidays, you need to find surrogate families. You need to find ways to get out and be amongst other people so that you're not isolated and alone. I don't go to the graveyard to visit. I can't. Sometimes I've never been to my mother's gravesite. I've never been to her gravesite. But well, she's buried in another state. That may be a part of it, but that's not a reason not to go to her grave. But some of y'all are stuck at the cemetery. Some of y'all are stuck in so many places, and you just got to really, really, really dig deep into understanding that your family member is healed now and they're no longer in pain. I told y'all about the Oprah Winfrey show that I saw where the lady, was talking to the psychiatrist or the psychologist, Robin, I think her name was Robin Smith. And she explained to her, you have lived, your children's lives have been summed up to the day your husband unalived them. Her husband had unalived all her children. Yeah, to hurt her. And she said, your children, you have summed up their entire lives, young as they were, but that's all you are recognizing is the day that happened and what happened. Your children were much more than that one day. Your mother, your father was more than a cancer diagnosis, leukemia, lupus, COPD. And sometimes you just get stuck there with the thought of all of that. Like you have to think about all of the great things. My mother was a wonderful woman, a great woman, loved her children and loved God. I don't even think about all of the sickness and things that she went through, because what does that, it doesn't serve me anything. Just sitting there thinking about, yes, I know she went through a lot in her last 6 months of her life, but what does that do for anything? It doesn't do anything for me. And she's healed now. So yeah, I don't know how we got here. Oh, I was talking about Iyanla. I was talking about Iyanla. And so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Ty, with the grief I'm experiencing, you are a big help with my mental health, and I appreciate you, and I thank God for you. I thank God because listen, I didn't have a Tyesse Report. In the 90s and the early 2000s, all you had was all you could do was just pray and scream and holler and hit the floor. You know, I didn't have tight support, so I'm glad to be a conduit and being able to help somebody. You know. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm back, y'all. They're in a better place. I lost my brother and best friend, and lost my brother and best friend in 2023. So I understand the pain. So, but you have to keep going. You have to, Antonio. I lost my brother and my best friend, all within 2-3 years of each other. Best friend in COVID. I lost my brother after years of him being gone, missing. We didn't know where he was. And the first call you get is the coroner's office after 15 years. So y'all listen, I'm not sitting up here trying to act like, well, I don't know what they're talking about. I know what you feel. I know what you've been through. But I'm telling you, I'm seeing these comments on Facebook. They already peaking back up again. Who I'm dreading Thanksgiving. I hate this time of year. It's already starting, y'all. It's starting already. It's starting. We gotta start working on this earlier. I gotta tell Timber we may have to add about 5 or 10 more sessions to last year's. You know what I'm saying? Zoom. You know. I remember that day, Mother. Yeah. You remember what day, sis? I want to make sure we're talking about the same thing. I lost my brother. You know what I'm saying? I was live on the air when the call came from the coroner's office for my brother. I was live on the air when Ariel passed, and my nephew, my LGBTQ nephew, basically hit me up. I was live on the air, and the text came through, Mom died. I'm like, what? And people saw it in my face. They already knew, And I had the hope that, I was holding on hope that God was going to heal Ariel, But COVID was really, really ravishing people at that time. This was before. The vaccine. So this is before the vaccine, and this is early into. I think the vaccine didn't come to the next year. Ariel died in December. And I think the vaccine came at the top of 2021, Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tim Bree's sessions were a blessing. Ty said, let me make sure I'm agreeing with the. Yeah, because I want to make sure we on happy belated birthday, Ray. Yeah, I want to make sure we on the right page here, y'all. Because I'm gonna have to tell Tim Bree we've had to add a couple of more sessions to this Zoom because we're gonna need a couple of more sessions with everybody. And then when Tim Bree does a Zoom, then it'd be like 25 people that show up. 25, 30 people that show up for the Zoom. So I'm like, okay, but all of y'all be on here and it's a lot going on. COVID was no joke. It was no joke. We have folks, you come on here and you talk about eviction gate and you can't get a seat up in here, You can't get a seat up in here, but you say we're doing something to help everybody and to benefit you, and to be 25, 30 people showing up for the Zoom. I don't understand it. I don't get it, y'all. Okay, the House is expected to vote on the bill. Okay, y'all. Yeah, at this point, do whatever y'all want to do with the Epstein files. Nobody gives a damn. Okay, just do it. Throw them in the middle of the street. Let trucks run over it. We don't even care no more. That we know what's going on here is rich, wealthy men are covering up and protecting other rich and wealthy men with these Epstein files. Still connecting, collecting, and correcting. Yeah, sis. Yeah, we have to do that. For those of you that were not on, we were on late night, and we want to let you know, thank you for assisting our sister Brandy Watts. We were able to raise $200 for her. As far as Lamar is concerned, I heard Lamar went out and bought him a new Mercedes Benz what y'all raised for him. I think Lamar went and bought him a new house, but what y'all raised for Lamar? Stop. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay. Stop. They say Lamar out car shopping. Okay. I'm so tired of hearing about these. So I'm tired of it too. I am too. Okay, so what else is going on? Oh, we're on day 2. We're on day 2 of the Milagro Grams trial over in Miami. My sister Pam, I believe she did make it safely. Let me see if she make it. Yeah, I think she made it safely. Yeah, she made it safely. I talked to her when she was at the airport last night. She made it safely to Miami. I was debating, y'all, was I gonna go down there because I wanted to go down there to Miami, y'all, but I'm like, child, I can just watch Pam's coverage. But I did want to get away for a couple of days, y'all. I was telling Planet Jane this morning, I was like, child, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going or not. It's just when I think about Atlanta airport, it makes me tired, y'all. When I think about the Atlanta airport, y'all, I just get drained in my body. That airport it's a lot. And if you flying Delta, hey, it's really complicated. It really is. You could be sitting on the edge of your bed. I have my luggage on the bed. You go put your luggage back in the closet. Y'all, I can't do it. I'm sorry. That airport is draining. I'm not saying it's not organized, but it's just really massive. ATL Hartsford is really a massive airport, honey. It's just a lot going on. Okay. Yeah. Did you enjoy? I did enjoy Tampa. I did. I understand, but treat yourself and go. Yeah, but I don't know how much longer the trial is going to go on. It's going to be 5 days. I don't know. I don't know. Walking through Atlanta airport is like, I said that to the person at the baggage claim. We were waiting on our bags. It take forever for your bag to come up. And I was like, child, when is this bag coming? And then this is like a whole city. It's like Wakanda, you know. I'm going grocery shopping today and I got gas yesterday. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you for that. Let us know if we can be assistance again. I definitely understand about Atlanta Airport. I travel there a lot. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out, is there another alternative airport? See, LA, we have Burbank, we got Orange County, we have Ontario. We don't really have the alternatives here in Atlanta. They need a second airport, like Chicago has Midway and O'Hare. Houston has Intercontinental and Hobby, and Dallas has Love Field and DFW. Anybody else got that? Oh, New York has JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark. DC has Dulles, and they have National. Okay, I'm trying to think, and they have BWI, which is Baltimore. Yeah, it's considered in the family. Anybody else got multiple airports in their region? Well, we got Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Okay, for South Florida. Let me think. Anybody else, Tyesse? That's about it. You have Oakland and you have San Francisco for the Bay Area. Okay. I think I've covered everybody. I think I've covered everybody. I'm just looking over. I'm looking through the. Yeah. Well, no, Sacramento wouldn't be a part of that because Sacramento's too far. That's too far away. I would say SFO Oakland for Sacramento is more west. Is more well, really more northeast. Yeah. So let's say San Francisco. It would be San Francisco, Oakland, San Jose. Yeah. Sacramento's a little going up too north of the Bay Area. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kelly. I appreciate it. Have y'all went around there and watched Brian Corn yet? Have anybody went around there and watched Brian Corn with Willie Moore? They say he was around there, giving a in-depth interview. I haven't watched yet. Are you interested, Ty Squad? New followers and friends. Do you care? You watch Romeo? Well, how do you rate it? What happened? He said he ain't got no children. Oh my God. He said he ain't got no children. I can't look at him. Well, what happened, Tampa? Why you can't look at his name is Prophet Brian Corn. Master Prophet Brian Corn. Have anybody been around there and looked at him yet? Mm-hmm. He played in my face. Child, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Not really, not interested. Okay. Okay. We got a couple of not interested, a couple of people. Okay, all right. Uh-huh. Listen, this can bring me to another point of conversation. Um, I got a video early this morning from a Task Squad member from Joy 105. Prophet Todd Hall has made a comment about the bloggers. Prophet Todd Hall, Prophet Brian Corn, Prophet Dunn. Okay, it's a lot of prophets. Okay. Let me put it up, y'all, so I want to be accurate. Let me see what Prophet Todd Hall said. This was sent to me this morning. Oh, then I got to get out of here because I got to be out here no later than 2:30. Okay. What that man said, Prophet Todd Hall. Let me see what he said. Okay, yes. Prophet Todd Hall says bloggers are making the church look crazy. Prophet Todd Hall says bloggers are making the church look crazy. Well, Prophet, okay. Prophet Todd Hall, listen, Prophet. Listen, man of God, listen to me. I guess a lot of people are picking up on this Talbot Swan energy, right? Okay. Breathe in, Tyesse, so you can give the people a word from God. For the 12th time, we're not making nobody look crazy. The bloggers are not making nobody look crazy. The bloggers are just covering what's out there in the ether, right? Whatever's out there, we're going to cover it. Was he talking about you, Ty? Was he talking? I actually am very pro Prophet Todd Hall. So, well, not pro, but I don't really say anything bad about Prophet Todd Hall. I don't. So he wasn't talking about me. I don't know who he was talking about, But no, I don't really, I don't lambaste Prophet Todd Hall because I understand that a lot of what you see in the black church right now, as far as the energy, it's been going on since I was a kid. So I don't really be over here every day driving all this like, oh my God, because it is what it is. I hate to say it like that, but a lot of what you see right now in the church, y'all, that's how everybody get down. They've been getting down like that. I'm 50, y'all. They've been getting down a lot. He's not talking to me. I don't know who he talking to, Ray. Ray, you just trying to start. I don't know who he talking to. He's not talking to me. Because what I could say would be a misunderstanding, because I don't really want to go there, Hey, Marcus. So no accountability. Listen, CC, I done told all of them already. I don't know what part they don't understand. Okay? Listen, maybe I can say it slower for you. Okay? The days of all of this stuff being swept under the rug and nobody covering it are over. The bloggers are here. They cover what is public. What part don't you understand, all of y'all? Yeah, I'm not going to put this all on Todd Hall. But to Talbot Swan and the rest of y'all, what part don't you understand? Willie Moore is a Brian Corn fan. He conducted a softball interview. Brian looked awesome, but spoke with caution. Well, that other man that was around, who is this right here? Is that, let's see, Live Life 95. I'm trying to see who that is. Who is that? Because I don't know your app. Is that let me know who you are. That other man from that other church was around there, and he didn't open up. The man from Hillsong, he was around there. And I'm looking at him, he was guarded. And then Willie Moore, who I love and enjoy, Willie Moore didn't lube him up right. So I'm like, okay. Why y'all coming to do these interviews and y'all not going to empty your guts, empty your lower intestines? Okay, so Willie Moore, what was that man's name? He was from Hillsong, and then he left Hillsong. I thought that was River Mandela. Okay, thank you, brother. Hold on, let me see who that man was. He was from Hillsong. I can't remember his name, y'all, but he was just on there. And with all the tea that happened over there in Hillsong, you didn't come on there and empty your damn guts, sir. Why did you come on? You could have stayed at home, sir, to be honest. What was that man's name? Oh, J.J. Harrison. He was just over there. J.J. Harrison, he didn't really shake it up the way he could have shook it up. B.B. Winans was over there 2 months ago. I need you to get on the live and say, I was at the motel, busting it open and spreading it wide. That's what I want. This is Patreon talk, y'all. Let me stop. I'll get y'all to Patreon tonight. This is Patreon talk. I gotta find that man's name. What is that man's name? He was just over there with Willie Moore. Well, I could probably look it up. I can't remember his name. Okay, let me see. I'll just ask. What is the name of the pastor that left Hillsong Church? Not him. I'm talking about, okay. What is the name of the African-American pastor that left Hillsong Church? He's the only one that was black over there. Sam Collier. I don't see that interview. Did they take it down? Willie Moore, did you take that interview down? Because it wasn't nothing in it. It wasn't no tea. Willie, it wasn't no tea in it, Willie. Let me see if he take that interview down with Sam Collier. Sam Collier, honey, you could have emptied your upper and lower intestines. Hillsong, that child, that scandal. I wasn't expecting BB. I wasn't expecting BB to do anything like when his wife went on Larry's show. We was all around there supporting Larry, and then she come on there and she talking about this damn book. Lady, nobody care about that boring ass book. She came when she didn't dish no tea. We was all around there like, oh my God. She for the dish, and she talking about my book and God's favorite. Oh girl, I'm out of here. Y'all call me when she leave. What was her name? I think her name was Deborah or something. Yeah, we all went around there to support my brother, and then come to find out she not even saying that she ain't giving us no juice. We want the juice. The spreading and wide part. My job is being disrespectful. I'm trying to listen to y'all, and they want me to work. Oh no, I'm sorry, sis. All right. Yeah, that man named Sam Collier. He was only one of the few black pastors over there at Hillsong. And then he left. I guess the spirit. See, here's the thing, y'all. Even with Matthew Stevenson over there in Anwar, y'all, not Tyesse, y'all around here still running around here talking about, yeah, they all left Anwar because, you know what I'm saying? Their season was up. Y'all, come on. We have to stop playing these games. Why did all them people leave Anwar? Why? Do anybody have an answer? All the letters was the same. It was about 10 pastors that left. You know, I have some of the official reasons people think they say, well, Anwar grew too fast and Matthew was trusting too many people without vetting the people. I've heard all of y'all, answers. Matthew was growing so fast and he wasn't vetting people, and people were stabbing him in the back, and people would turn coats and stuff. Y'all act like it's an episode of The Sopranos. Why, Ty? I'm surprised Willie hasn't got Matthew yet. Oh, he's not gonna. No one's gonna get Matthew. Probably Larry would be the only person that Matthew would go to. Nobody's gonna get Matthew. Those people do not. They don't like transparency. They don't like talking about stuff like that. And if he go on Larry, he's gonna be very guarded there. Yeah. Y'all not never gonna get what y'all want with Matthew. You're not gonna get it. You won't get it until it all falls apart. This is Patreon conversation. Let me change the subject, y'all. I can't be giving this kind of conversation out here for free. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I refuse to do it. I have to move on with my life. Okay, I'm giving free. Janice Marie Felton, thank you for $11.18. Let me see. We almost close to our $100 daily goal. And we keep it at this pace. Okay. Let me see. Cheryl Hill gave 11.18. Antonio Thompson gave 11.18. Irving McDonald, that's I McDonald, gave 7.77. Says I'm simply the best. Thank you. Janice Marie Felton gave 11.18. We're almost at our $100 goal for the daytime squad. Matthew said he's going Isaac Curry. Is he? When did he say that? Send me some proof of that. He's gonna be safe over there with Isaac Curry the same way he would be safe with Larry. Yeah, he'll be safe. And I mean, and listen, I don't mean safe like Larry is gonna be like, giving him softball the way Willie Moore did Brian Carn. I mean, he knows that Larry is not gonna ambush him. He knows that. He knows that. So if he did go to Larry, if Matthew did go to Larry, he knows he'll be in a safe space. And not safe as in Larry won't challenge or ask you a question that people might want to hear. But he knows that if he came on here, he would not be safe here. Oh no, you wouldn't be safe here on the official Tyesse Report. Oh no. No. You wouldn't be safe here, baby, because I'm gonna ask you quite a few questions. I'm gonna ask you some questions. They're not gonna be safe questions. He's sitting on JJ Isaac. Okay, cool. I enjoyed Willie when he wasn't saved. He had some bops. Willie Moore. Oh, you talking about Willie Moore. Okay. Listen, everybody has to evolve. We all have to evolve and stuff, y'all. We all have to evolve and grow and all that good stuff. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. Brian Carn, Willie Moore last night. Then what else we got? We got Prophet Todd Hall talking about the bloggers are making the church look crazy. I don't know how. That boy, what's his name? Denot. We call him the Nutcase. Child, they sent me the video of him this morning. Talk about better not nobody come to Miami and play with Milagro Grams. They sent me the video of him talking about better not nobody come to Miami and play in Milagro Grams' face, and y'all not gonna be putting no baby oil on outside the courtroom. He's talking about Armand Wiggins. Because Armand said that he was going to go down there, and so he don't want Armand upstaging him because, first of all, Armand is a bigger name, bigger than Denut, whatever his name is, and he just don't want Denot coming down there because he don't want Armand coming down there because Armand's gonna steal the headlines from him. Not that he would have any headlines anyways, right? So when he said that time about putting baby oil on, I said, okay, yeah. Boy, now you Milagro Graham's personal security guard. But then they said that I got in my flash, they said our mom was right there asking for cash apps and trying to get to Miami. I said, I'm done, y'all. I can't do this. Leave me alone. What is that message? Somebody sent me last night and said our mom was over there asking for cash apps. He trying to get to damn Miami his damn self. Okay, they said Tyesse, Armand live asking people to cash app $1 to go to Miami to cover a Mar-a-Lago case. I could not. Listen, y'all, that has to be like a typo. But let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something about living in LA. Okay. The lifestyle that a lot of the bloggers live in LA, they live in certain areas, and child, that money is that is a lot. I'm gonna put it like this, y'all. They don't want to live, and you don't have to live in the hood. You don't have to live in the hood, but they be putting a lot of money out to give the appearance of a certain look. He made it down there this morning. Armand, okay, well, maybe he was just trying to get his little, money, Miami money together last night. Maybe he's just trying to get his, like your Uber money, Uber Eats money, maybe, because Armand got money to fly to Miami, right? Miami, and for me, Miami is about $800 for me round trip, first class. So money is not an issue, but maybe he needed a little, some help around the edges a little bit. But living in LA is very expensive with the lifestyle they be living, right? See, they don't want to live in Culver City. They don't want to live in Inglewood. They want to live in West Hollywood. They want to live downtown. I'm talking about the new downtown LA, right? Yeah, they don't want to live in Palmdale or Van Nuys right now. They don't want that. They want to live in WeHo. You know what I'm saying? They want to live in the that new district over there by Exposition Park right over there off of Exposition in La Cienega. I was looking at an apartment over there, but it was about $2,500 a month. So shit, for that I could just go ahead and move to Atlanta. You know, up the street from Target, they got a lot of new apartments over there. Right there off of on the Expo line is right there. Child, I went over there and looked at that bill. I said, y'all serious? Child, this is a damn bread box for $2,500 a month. You can get a whole a mini mansion in Atlanta for that price. The nutcase came on live and said Armand tried to keep getting kicked out of court by the U.S. Marshals. He is so clout chasey. The nutcase is clout chasey boots. He was over there trying to clout chase with Krishan Rock. And she was giving him like, get away from me. I don't know. So now he's trying to clout chase with malograms. That's the ones I'm talking about. Yeah, I went over there and looked at them because everybody keep talking about, oh, that area should be no joke. And it does look nice to see that area. I remember, you know, like C's Candy, the Target, that Carl's Jr. right there. That area is legendary. You know, if you from that area like Jefferson, Exposition, that area is well known. Like that's just the area right there. You know, so to see it get revitalized like that, it does feel good because it wasn't that it was a hood or anything or it was bad. It was in the need of a makeover, that area over there. It was in the need of something to spruce it up. They are high on the places are not that big. Yeah, it's like no. I can't do it. Yeah, but that area over there, it really looks nice, especially in the evening when the sun is setting. You know, in the daytime, it's not all that, you know. But over there in that area, when the sun's setting, hit them buildings, and you coming up that expo line over that little hill. Oh, it's so beautiful over there. Target is sitting sitting there. Yeah, it's a Target right there. Carl Jr. All them places across the street from Target need to be torn down. All of them places. I know a lot of them are older and legendary. They need to get a bulldozer. They must be glad I'm not on the city planning committee, y'all. They must be glad. All that old ass dry cleaners and all that stuff, honey. I would get a big car and just go boom and just bulldoze it all down to the ground. The traffic is horrible over there. I can imagine now. And now they're gonna put that Costco. Is that a Costco they're gonna put it right there? Do you know where okay, what is that right there? That is a what's that market where the meat don't look real on La Brea and Coliseum, and the meat look like they killed the cow in the back. Oh, it's a store right there. I would never buy no meat up out of there. La Brea and Coliseum, not Ralph's, but across the street. What is that market? I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. It's on the tip of my tongue. Is right there by the Del Taco. Costco. Yeah, they put up a Costco right there on Obama and La Brea. Yeah, that's Obama and La Brea. That's what I'm talking about. I said Coliseum, but I meant Obama. And I heard they closed the CVS. They closed the CVS right there. I think the CVS is closed. Superior, thank you. Superior Market. Yeah, they probably going to do that. Oh, that's going to be brand new, right? Them people don't know it over there, honey. It's a change is about to come. All of that. That's my neighborhood over there, y'all. All that stuff. I told everybody when they tore down the liquor bank. I was standing on the corner of Crenshaw and King, waiting on the bus. That's back in the days when you could catch the bus, right? And not get stabbed in the neck. But I was waiting on the bus, and we were sitting there talking. I said, listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all, look, they done closed down Louisiana Fried Chicken. It's gone. And now they done closed down the liquor bank. Y'all don't understand it, but it's some changes coming to this neighborhood. Just like I said, now look over there. First of all, Bishop Blake done revitalized, Jefferson all the way up to Adams. They're in the middle of revitalizing that. Then you come south of Jefferson, coming back the other way. Child, people are not going to recognize that area in 5 years. They're not. CVS closing Rite Aid, of course. Rite Aid? Oh, my God. No, liquor bank. They had like 2 hearings. And the next thing you know, it was bulldozed. I said, what? So that goes to show you, Ty Squad, that they can get rid of them liquor stores if they want to. You see, they didn't want that liquor bank there. That liquor bank has been in every hip hop video. It has been in every urban movie. That liquor bank really was like a national monument in the hood. And so for them to just get rid of it like that, that shows you they can do that if they want to do that. The train is a redliner, so it's yeah. I never got on it, but I hope to be home either for Thanksgiving or maybe I'll try to come home for Christmas. I hope to one day ride it because I never rode it to the airport. Yeah, they get rid of all. Yeah, they can get rid of the liquor stores. See, in once you get south of Pico, right? Once you get south of Pico, you got a liquor store on every other corner. You see, once you get above Pico, once you get what I would say north of Wilshire, you don't have liquor. You're like, girl, what happened? Like, why do they want us drunk like this? Why do they want us all of these cheap beers? It makes no sense, but it does make sense because all they want to do is have us high and out of our minds. When the bigger bank left, everything went down. It was a scandal about the liquor bank. Yeah, well, here's the thing. There was a lot going on. There were some investors that had black investors that had raised a lot of money. They made an offer for the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Plaza. They had the money, they had the capital, and they turned them down and went with somebody, I believe, out of Russia, a Russia development partner. Yeah, they went with somebody else. So it was a lot going on over there. I have some friends that deal with a lot of that kind of stuff in that area, including my sister Jasmine Canick. And there's a lot I could say, but I couldn't say it on here. There's a lot going on over there, and they don't want black neighborhoods to be ran by black people, right? They don't want black neighborhoods. They don't want they want the face of it to be black, right? So people don't get up in arms, but they want the money because they know our spending power is really, really great, right? So they want the money and the dividends, but they don't want it to be truly in the hands of black people. Yeah, dispensaries are popping up, and all they are client magnets, right? Yeah. All they are, you're guaranteed to get one unaliving per month from the dispensaries. Yeah. Listen, oh, y'all, I didn't come on here to just talk this deep. Okay, let me just say this. I gotta get out here. I gotta get to Union City today. Okay, so I used to have feelings about gentrification because I was not informed. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't informed in the early 2000s as I am now. I used to think gentrification, like, okay, if they could have fixed the neighborhood up. I wasn't informed. I really wasn't. And I'm a smart guy. Well, I think I'm pretty smart, don't you think? But I was like, well, they're gonna fix the neighborhood up and they're gonna do this. So what's the problem with gentrification? Child, once I fully informed myself about gentrification, I was running around LA talking about, listen, if they're gonna make you an offer for Big Mama house, take it. And then you move to Palmdale, you move to Palm Desert, anything with a palm in it, and and get you a new place. Once you research and understand, why are these people offering double for Big Mama's house? And ask yourself, Big Mama's house is worth $400,000. $400,000. Why are they offering you nearly double for Big Mama's house? Because they know that is prime real estate, and they're gonna gut Big Mama's house and put a new house there, redo it and redo all that. And honey, that house is gonna go for over $1 million. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that some of them areas, the home values have skyrocketed. Once was $400,000, $500,000. Now them homes over there for Slauson and Ray are going for $1 million plus. That's why the hell they want Big Mama house. Are you in trouble financially? or you upside down, call us. You see them signs all up and down Western, all up in here, all up and down Vermont. Call us. We buy houses. I know you do. After you double, then your house will be worth millions. After they get you up out of there, they have a master plan. You're not gonna recognize Big Mama house. You know, Big Mama's back there like the lady in Soul Food. I'm not gonna let them take my leg. You know, that's all she was concerned about. There's an independent documentary on YouTube that follows a black woman fight to want up the hood in Portland for 10 to 12 years. By the end, she got what she wanted, then hated it. She said she felt out of place in her community and moved to Texas. That's what it say, Danette. We buy as is. And so many of y'all, like the dude that lived on the corner by me, you know, his mama had a big old house over there, and he's over there getting all these loans and refinancing, and nobody told him, at least I don't know if they told him, that all of that money, you have to pay that money back. Why not losing that big old house? That was that house had a basement in the bottom that was equivalent of a whole nother house. So if you really wanted to, you could annex that off and just rent that out as a second house. The whole basement below was like a house. Very, very odd the way it was built. It's like underground was another house. And so he lost that house. It's just, it's so much, y'all. It's so much. Got another girl that lived up there by Ariel. Her grandmother died, left her the house, and child, she was dealing with a man, and the man, child, she signed some paper, didn't know what she was signing, and it took her, it takes my friend Karen to tell that story. She went to the courts and had to fight, and the judge said, you know what? I almost want you to, you know, learn this lesson. You know, she almost lost that house, but it was some type of trickery that he did that the judge was able to rule in her favor. But he said, let this be a very, very important lesson, young lady. Let this be a very important lesson, because people can manipulate you, and you be done sign something. You don't know what the hell you're signing. You got these partnerships, and you like, partnership? I don't want to be a partner with him. But he in there plowing you the smithereens, and you done signed your name on something, and now it's an LLC and a BBD and a GBD and all of this. You're like, oh my God. Now you and him are together on the house, and you done gave him a bigger percentage, and you don't know what the hell you over there signing. My mom turned 62 today. I'm on my way to celebrate her at LATC facility. She said, happy birthday, mommy. Happy birthday to your mother. Yes, happy birthday to your mother. How can you ask me to pay another mortgage on top of the mortgage I already have? Yeah, my house is smaller than a book of matches. It's like the house in that song with Dorothy Norwood. When Dorothy Norwood was telling that story about the old lady that lived on the hill in a little small house. My house is smaller than a book of matches, but the land that is sit on some mongoose, they call me every day wanting to buy. Yeah, and they send you the mail, the little mailings as well. You gotta hear my homegirl Karen tell that story. Said, baby, that man almost got you, honey. The judge said he almost wanted to teach you a valuable lesson, but he was able to give you some type of justice. Because some trickery he did. And then they said he did that to another woman too. So, yeah, once they found that out, he was DOA. They found out he was doing it to multiple women. Yeah. Have you signing all kind of papers and you don't know what the hell you signing. I always tell people, write Donald Duck down there. Put strawberry shortcake. What are you signing your name? Do you even know what you're signing? I see quick sales where the signs where I live. Yeah, quick sales are very, very popular over there, especially in Inglewood. I'm currently dealing with my mom's twin. Said my grandma's house and pockets the money and thinks no one knows. That happened. Jesus, that happened years ago with a friend of mine. He passed away, but that happened years ago where somebody in his family did some things, trickery, and he was cut out, and they did it to him because he was LGBTQ, and it was so egregious and so wrong. He wound up threatening them that he was going to because they forged his signature. He was going to go to the authorities, And when he said that, they, made it right with him. But yeah, and I believe that's what happened to my friend Miss Christina DeLucci. Her father passed away, and he left her about $360,000, and she went on a shopping spree. Took all the girls to Atlanta. They was buying purses and wigs and stuff, and she had got a little place out in Paris, California. That's out in San Bernardino County. And I went out there, when she first moved out there, it was nice. But she went through that money in about a year. Everybody going out to Houston's every night and spending money on, labels and all this stuff. She went through that money in about a year. But her father had a house in View Park with another house in the back. And I don't know. Her aunt, who didn't like her orientation, her aunt wound up, being over that. And I swear, I believe Christina did not know what she was signing and gave her aunt power of attorney. And I'm like, because, can we be honest? Christina, my sister Christina, she couldn't really read that well. One of those girls that love their looks, but not going to night school or going to get a GED. And I believe she signed a power of attorney away to that house. Because I don't know why would your father leave you all of that money and not leave you the house? It just didn't make sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like she just, it's easy. Well, listen, if I get $360,000, I wouldn't go through $360,000 in a year. But for somebody like her, because I'm understanding money a lot better now than I did a year ago, even 2 years ago. But for somebody like her, I will say yes, it's very easy to go through 360 because you're buying all of this stuff. You're buying this and you're buying that and you're buying this. Y'all are traveling to Atlanta. Y'all going to Vegas, and it's too much. Trying to keep up with the Joneses and all these purses and all of these heels and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's absolutely crazy. That was very quick. It was about less than a year. Mm-hmm. Is okay. Let me see my comments stop. There we go. So it's easy for somebody to go through that type of cash if you have a poverty mindset and you're not really clear on some things. Yeah, the first thing you need to do with that type of money is make sure that first thing you need is a high yield interest, a high interest yielding account where you can put that money there. Like SoFi has a great option for you to put your money there. At least you can get some really high interest on it, and also do some investments. Also start a business. That's the first thing you want to do. Try to find something where you can bring in more income. So now that you have some income, where you have some breathing room with your bills and your finances, now let's try to see if we can start a business that is viable, because we know the economy right now is kind of shifty and shaky. But the first thing you want to do is try to figure out how to bring more money in with the money that you have. So people don't understand, you can have $1 million, but if you spend $1, now you're no longer a millionaire. So you need to have money coming in constantly, some sort of income coming in so that you can build wealth, not live off of wealth. And that's what the people don't understand. Like I said, I'm learning a lot as I grow in my financial portfolio. I don't really have a lot of money like that, y'all. Purses are very nice. So yeah, and then when she went through what she went through, then she was selling everything. That's embarrassing. I'm an Aquarius. I have an ego. I can't do all that, honey. I can't do all that. I would just kept the purses and just dealt with it. I can't do it. Now you selling the purses. Like, girl, you went through all of that. Now you selling the purses, sweetie. It's just a lot, Ty Squad. It's just a lot. But God is faithful. God is good. I was listening to Funky and Eva. Stephanie, I did go around there and watch Funky with your recommendation. And he opened up that live yesterday. He was really serious. He's like, I ain't got nothing. Because I think he has a place in Miami and he has a place down here in Atlanta. And so he said, I'm not being specific to nobody because I don't want none of my friends to think nothing. But he said, I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money to loan you. He said, because when you're maintaining 2 houses and maintaining 2 residents, it can be. He said it can make you second guess your thoughts. And he said, baby, I ain't got nothing to give nobody. I'm glad FEMA kicked in with my brother and I call her my sister-in-law, my brother and his girlfriend, honey. Because listen, I'm just gonna let them know. Listen, what y'all gonna do? I'm glad FEMA kicked in, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I mean, I had to have the conversation with him. Like, listen, this is gonna be my last month. I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't, because it's very costly for me to live my life here in Atlanta and then have to pay a whole nother set of bills and rent in damn LA. You got that 12 million. I don't have nothing. I swear. I don't do nothing but sit and beg and ask for cash apps all day, brother Dan. I don't know if you went to Miami with Pam, but I hope you're enjoying the trip, brother. I don't know, y'all. I don't know nothing. I ain't got no money. I told my brother, listen, y'all have to do something. Like, what we gonna do? We just start looking for some shelters. I would never allow my brother to go through anything, but I wanted him to be clear. We're gonna have to come up with something. Y'all gotta go pick up some bottles and cans or something, because I have a certain amount of money that I have to stay within that budget every month. It can be a danger zone for me if I start bleeding finances. I know exactly to the dollar how much I can spend every month. Yeah, we all have to start going to some food pantries or something. Yeah, get out there and get some cups and get out there in front of that McDonald's and shake them cups. Yeah. Well, my brother suffered from a stroke, so it wasn't that he was able-bodied, but I just wanted to let it be known that we have to come up with a plan. Even in his illness, we still have to come up with a plan. But my brother suffered a really bad stroke. So, but let me just be clear, y'all. Let me be clear. My brother was not going to be nowhere near no outdoors. No. I would move some things around and open up some accounts that I haven't been in a while. But no, he was never going to be outside. Nothing like that. No. But I had to have a conversation. But had I had to go into an account or two that I haven't been in, I would have went into it. But the conversation still needed to be had, because sometimes I think we don't like having conversations with family members about finances. We don't like having those conversations, y'all. We like to just, like the Lord gonna make a way and it's gonna be all right. No, it's not. It's not gonna be okay. And the Lord will make a way, but the Lord don't have nothing to do with this. This is your finances. This is your financial life. Let me be clear, the Lord will make a way because he's made a way for me many times. But the Lord ain't got nothing to do with this right here. This is your life and your financial situation that you need to be clear on. Amen? It's a hard conversation. So, yeah, but my brother was never going to be in a situation, no. If I had to borrow some significant money from somebody, I would have, if it ever came to that. But thank God I have my own resources. We have to start the convo now. Yeah, Ray, it was a task squad member. They're no longer in the chat as much. They peek in every now and then, but they were going through something one time, and they were just hitting me up back to back. That's when I was in my very, very Mother Teresa stage, and they were hitting me up back to back, and I was sending like $200, and I was sending another $300. Then I sent another $200. And then I just said, okay, so let me stop. Okay. And I sent the email. I said, I have to send, so that we can respect boundaries. I understand your situation, but so we can respect boundaries, this will be the last money that I send, and they didn't, they didn't hit me up no more asking for money like that again. And then eventually over time, they kind of fell away from the chat, of course. And then I think I've seen them once or twice this year total. Oh, I was in my Mother Teresa era real heavy back in those days. People come in here and I ain't got no food, and we raise $1,000, for them and get them on, send them on their way. Y'all remember? Am I lying? People come in. I haven't eaten 12 days. We raised a couple $100 for them just like that. Now we tell you, listen, let me be honest with y'all. Because the Thai Squad is also in the same economy that y'all are in. Valerie Spencer told me years ago, Tyesse, don't test the capes of the Thai Squad. Don't test their bandwidth when it comes to their generosity. Helping these people every every time you look up, they got problems. And we know some people have more issues than others, maybe health related, whatever. But we're telling everybody, like, to be honest with you, moving forward, contact the county office, call your pastor. Do you have any family members? I'm talking about some of these, fair weather people, some of these people that come, I'm just saying, call your pastor, go down to the county office first. Don't come here first. If I'm talking right, y'all let me know if I'm talking right. I have you went down to the county building to apply for stamps. People know they can come here and get an envelope and be on their way. It's like the dry cleaners, in by 10, out by 1. I never understand how they can help somebody and they get child. Listen, these people have. If I told y'all some of these stories, y'all would be here in tears. If you have tears in your eyes, yeah, they why not call your family? But see, they don't want to say family. Some people are prideful. Some people are prideful. They don't want to talk to their family. They just want to come here and make off with an envelope and pull off. And I'm speaking about everybody when I say that. They know they can come here and get a nice envelope and get the hell up out of here and move on with their damn day. You know what I'm saying? Show the denial papers. That's all we ask for. And then when we start doing that, they start talking about you should have to go through all this for help. I'm not the damn county office. I'm a YouTube channel. We done been through Nicotine Gate, Diploma Gate. You name it, we done been through all of these gates, y'all. So we have a right. We have a damn right to go through a little investigative process. I asked one of the people the other day that was on here. I said, would you like to come up and explain, your need? They didn't want to come up because, you ain't got no damn need. You're not going to be sitting up at the damn Red Lobster with my damn money, throwing crab shells and shit down at the dispensary. You and your trade getting weed, smoking weed on my money. Oh, no, not in the Thai Squad, you not. They laying in the bed, blowing smoke, playing PlayStation. They don't give a damn. Hey, Timbery, I was talking about you earlier. Time and their family members know what time it is. Yeah. Look at that guy, Danny Lewis, that was over here. Remember, he was over here and they were about to cut his leg off. And we prayed, and next thing you know, they saved his leg. And then that man, that be over there talking about me, the man over there on the West Coast, he was all in his chat talking about, well, I can't lie when you telling the truth. And still owe me money. Ain't never gave me my money back. That's why I say, I tell people when they hit me up, I say, I don't never give out nothing I can't afford to lose. Okay? Mother Tyler said a long time ago, if you can't afford to lose it, baby, don't give it out. Funeral gate, yeah. I was like, okay, so you still owe me $100 and somebody on the channel talking about me, and you don't have the courtesy just to pass that up. These people, I tell y'all, they do some nasty work. They do some nasty. It's a lot of people that disappeared from over here, y'all. Danny, I don't know what happened. Well, you know what it is? Once I befriended Larry, a lot of the people that defected, once I befriended Larry and became and he became a friend to the show. A lot of those people, it wasn't no mass exodus. Please don't run with that lie. But I would say maybe 3 or 4 people, a couple of them, just a couple, maybe 3 or 4 people. That's what they did. They all just, started acting funny. Some of y'all know I'm telling the truth, but please don't run with that. Oh, he lost 15,000 subscribers. It was maybe you could put everybody in a car. That's how many people it was. You could put everybody in a Prius. That's how many people it was. Okay. A Volkswagen. But yeah, a lot of them, when I befriended Larry, they all just kind of like start acting funny and all of this shit. And it's okay. I don't give a damn. I made my speech. If you want me to stay in a circle with you and my platform, not evolve, not grow, not open up to other people, then you're not the right person for me. You should want me to expand and grow, meet people, network, and all of that. If you don't want that, then there's a problem. Remember that one guy, y'all, that I vaguely knew from LA, that was talking about, I miss the old you. He was always telling me he wanted to send me some wine, a case of wine. That guy. He was one of them people telling me, I don't know, because he like when I was on Facebook and we drinking alcohol every night, getting blasted and wasted all night, and me cutting up, we drinking all night long, liver just gray. That's what he liked. That's what you don't want somebody to be better and evolve and grow. There are people, watch this. There are people that wanted me to keep the intimate version of Facebook. The Tyesse Report man. Yes, him. I always tell my, first of all, sir, Tyesse Report, don't tell nobody else about Tyesse Report. That is one of the cheapest spirits you can buy. Okay? Don't say that no more. But there were Tyesse Squad members. What time is it? Okay, I'm just going tomorrow. I'm going to go tomorrow. It's too late. I'm not going to make it today. There were Tyesse Squad members from my Facebook days that did not, they say it wasn't the same. And I was like, what do they mean by that? Several people used to say that from Facebook. When I switched over to YouTube, they would say, it's not even a guy that used to be, remember Sean Kinsey? Sean Kinsey? He would say some things like that, like, it's not really the same, What do you mean it's not the same? I know what you mean. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, right? They didn't like this version, right? Here, all these people in here. See, they liked it on Facebook because it was intimate, and I knew everybody in the chat. We had the same 20 people every day, and the number never changed, never fluctuated. And you can come in and be somebody. Now you got to compete with Stephanie. You got to compete with WJ99. You got to compete with Michelle Holly. You have to compete with too many people. Now you can't really be the center of attention no more. That's what the problem was, right? I want Elder to reach the entire universe. I do too. I want to reach everybody. Y'all, what am I about to do? I'm about to get me some fruit. I'm about to get me some fruit. I may have to order something, y'all. Maybe order me some grapes, because I'm out of grapes. I'm out of tangerines. I'm out of everything. Was it like Cheers, Norm? Yeah. Everybody now. Yeah. That's the thing, Tyesse Squad. They want to keep you to themselves. But I get it. Every channel is tribal. Every channel is tribal, Tyesse Squad. The Tyesse Squad don't play. I heard Cruiser over there talking about the Tyesse Squad. Everybody has that, the Tyesse Squad they ain't no joke, but people are protected. Oh, thank you. I receive it, Naida. I lost my car my job 2 weeks ago. Hold on, let me see what's going on, baby. Let me see what's going on. Now, what Rant Lines Food says, I can do to trust God and make it say, and inspiration. Yes, we're gonna keep you lifted in prayer, Charmaine. God can do it. Yeah, we're gonna keep you lifted in prayer, y'all. Just keep her lifted in prayer. Say her name tonight in prayer, Charmaine. We believe God for you. Eating pineapple, want some? You know, pineapple for me is on the sweet side. It's super sweet for me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Since pineapple, I don't eat it. I always put it in a dish or something. Like if I'm making teriyaki chicken or something, I'll put some in it. But just eating it is just too sweet for me on its own. It should be celebrated that the Task Squad doesn't play. It should. Because listen, the LRL community don't play about Larry. You know, the intellects don't play about Pam. All of these communities don't play, you know. So that's why I just thank God that I have a channel. It's growing at the rate it should grow. We don't have to go to no, I think the better blogger people are meeting today. They're meeting in Orlando today. I wish them nothing but success. I really do. I know what the the better blogger community, I wish them success. I really do. They're meeting with the master prophet today. I hope it all works out. I really do. Oh, they're meeting with the master prophet today in Orlando to become better bloggers and to become millionaires. And I hope it all works out for them. I really, honestly, I do. Thank you so much. Baby, listen. Let me say this, and it's going to be my word for the day, and I'm out of here. Y'all need to, you know, okay. You just have to ask God to make sure that you always have discernment. You just need discernment. You need discernment. That's the word of the day, y'all. Discernment. You need discernment. You know, some things, I think, some things turn your discernment down. Some things, you know, I don't ever want to be in a place. I don't ever want to be at a place where, let me think how I want to frame this. I'm not trying to be shady. I'm really not. I don't ever want to be at a place where my finances and my need for money cloud what I already know. Whew, praise. Because these are not dumb people. These are not dumb people. I don't ever want to be in a place where my need for clout or relevancy or my need for finances cloud what I already know. Because sometimes it's not even a sense of discernment or case of discernment. Sometimes it's just you are being driven by the wrong things. I hope that makes sense to somebody. Yeah. I hope that really, really helps somebody. Your need. First of all, you can't buy me. You can't offer me nothing. I'm very, very, very used to shiny objects. When I see a shiny object, yeah. Okay, it's a shiny object. But no, I need to know who bought the shiny object. What comes along with the shiny object? Who said that that was our shiny object? Yeah, you need discernment, because if you don't have it, and like I said, some people have it, they already know, but because of finances and because of the need for clout or, you know, access, they turn it down or ignore it. So thank God I have my own cash and my own money, honey. So you can't impress me, honey, with a couple of $100. Now you can't impress me. Now here at the official Tyesse Report, we accept everything that is given. I know a great place for money, and it's right here in my pocket. Sure is. Right in my pocket. Matter of fact, we should have raised the rest of this need right now, because I don't have nothing else. I think I'm doing Patreon only tonight. Some more money has come in. Look at God. Ila Laboshi. Another 1111 has come in from Sister Monique Watley. 1111 has come in from Sister Monique Watley. Okay, y'all. Okay, everybody that can. We won't be on tonight on the main stage. We'll be in Patreon with Uncut Tuesdays. We'll be pulling the skin back tonight. Well, not the skin, the layers. That's the layers. Pulling the layers back. Uncut Tuesdays live tonight in Patreon. Because we were off Saturday, I'm going to try to do a supersized episode because we were off Saturday. Excuse me. We're going to try to do a supersized episode tonight. But since I'm going to be off, we need to please make sure that our house is taken care of. Everybody that's here, under the sound of my voice, get the best seeds that you can together. I believe that there are 3 people in the audience that have $50. I believe it. I ain't got no prophecy for you. I ain't got no prophecy. I ain't got no meatloaf. I ain't got no succotash. I ain't got nothing but great content. And if you support us, please be sure to look out for us. Okay, that's all I'm asking. Yeah, we're live tonight on Patreon, Uncut Tuesdays. Winston-Salem, there's no town help churches, only members. And yeah. So you're in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. You're in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And are you working? Do you work? Can you apply for unemployment? Can you apply for unemployment? Can you apply for any type of general relief or any type of AFDC? Do you have any other family members that you can reach out to? You know, it's hard. It's really hard right now. Yeah. Winston-Salem, there's a little town. Winston-Salem is not really little. Greensboro, High Point, Winston-Salem, I wouldn't say it's little, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't New York. I get it. Okay. Churches aren't in only helping members, and Social Security SS is joke. Okay. What is SS? SS Social Security. Yeah. Would you like to come up, Charmaine, and you know, would you like to hit the link? I think you were up here before. Were you up here before? Then I could have sworn I sent you something before. Charmaine, what's going on now? What's going on now, Charmaine? Y'all make sure to hit the and support this platform, please, if you can. I think we're just $28 short. We're $28 short. Charmaine, would you like to come up down and explain again what's going on? If you want to come up, let me give you the link, sweetheart. Let me give you the link. Let me go through a list of things that people, you know, you need to be mindful of. You know, you can go to the county office, apply for food stamps. You can go to the food bank and get food from the food banks. You know what I'm saying? If you have to do a little side gig, you know, maybe drive Uber, you know, drive Lyft, you know, there's so many things you can do to bring in some extra cash in emergency situations. Okay. Just sitting and looking at the wall is not going to bring anything to you. All right. Social services, I'm not in need of nothing, just speaking for the struggle. But social service, I'm not in need of nothing, just speaking for the struggle. Okay, I'm confused. Okay. So you're not in need of anything, but you're speaking for the struggle? Okay. Hold on. Let me see something. Because I could have swore I saw something earlier. Let me just make sure, because you know I don't want to. Okay. Just make sure. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it was somebody else. Okay. Okay. So she said she don't need nothing. Okay. Okay. I think she said she don't need nothing. All right. I can't find the comment, but I just felt like that was an ask or a plea for assistance. But since she don't need anything, I will move on. She said she don't need nothing. Okay. I was going to see, can we raise her about $500 really quick? But she said she don't need anything, so we'll close that case out. We're going to see, can we raise her about $400 or $500 right quick? But I think she said she don't need anything. Okay. All right. I was going to send 100. Okay. I don't have funds, but I'm not begging. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay. Thank you, Paula Spurl, for your help. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all continue to support us just to see if I knew of any nonprofits assisting. Have to contact Crisis Control Ministry. Yeah. Finish All Her Fault per your recommendation. Looking forward to your review. I'm gonna see if I knock out a few episodes now that I'm not going to Union City. I'm gonna see if I can knock out a few episodes. I'm on episode 5. Episode 5, and I'm just sick of everybody involved. Even that police officer starting to get on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? You know, he keep going around asking questions. Sir, when are we gonna start moving with this case? What's that over there? What's that over there? Who is that right there? Sir, you the police officer? Who are you? What's going on? What happened with that? Who got the body? Sir, you're the detective. These are questions you should be asking your damn self. You make it hard, Ty. Oh, I do? Oh, how long have you been here, Charmaine? How long have you been here, Charmaine Reed? Uh-huh. How long have you been watching the show? Just give me a time frame. How long have you been watching the show? You said you've been here watching a while, right? You said your daughter, I think you had your daughter on. She came on and you said hello. How long have you been watching? And you said, I make it hard. How do I make it hard? Talk to me. You know, hit the link, come on up here. Because see, I think what it is, I think people, I'm in the struggle. I have no reason to lie. Like nobody said you're lying. Nobody said nothing about you lying, Charmaine. We're just trying to figure out, like, if you need assistance from somebody, if you want assistance, just simply come and give your need. You can't be putting your need in the chat, and then if somebody asks a question about it, or if somebody says something, then, oh, I'm not in the need. It doesn't make sense. It don't go together. Do you want the need? Do you have a need or you don't? And it's not that we put people on blast. What we do here is we make sure people know that we're not dumb, we're not stupid, and we will never be God again the way we were in the early days of this platform. So all we ask is that you just simply, like, do you have a story to tell? Let people know, because when people hear what they're giving to, they're more apt to give. And if you've been watching me any time over 2 years, you should know how I operate and how the Tyesse Squad operate. You should know. I'm not in a position to hit the link. I'm ugly. I'm dealing with depression and just trying to get better. Okay. We're praying for you, Charmaine, and we hope everything works out for you. The goal is not to embarrass anybody. The goal is not to put nobody where they got to put all their business in the street, but we just want to know what's going on and what's happening. That's all we want to know. You can't expect, I think people, not you, people expect people just to just give them money, because they sit here and they watch it happen for people like Stephanie and Lamar. But Stephanie and Lamar, we know them, like really know them. And I think that's what a lot of people think, that they can just say a few words and people just give them a couple $100. Yeah, you don't even have to be on camera. Just say hit the link and tell us what's going on. But the days of just raising money with people just saying one word, we don't do that. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I will wish you, recovery and we can pray for you, but I can't do that no more. I'm sorry. I love my followers too much, right? And then also, like, if we don't know you like that, if you only come out the bushes when somebody's talking about money and giving, that looks suspicious to some people. We don't never see you in the chat. Everybody talking about they scared of the chat and they scared of me. But they don't be scared when it's time to get this money together. I've noticed that, And if you feel comfortable in the bushes, please stay in the bushes. I'm not trying to make you come out the bushes. Okay, here's the link. The link is available. The link is available. The link is available for you, Charmaine. Anybody else want to come up? Anybody else got anything to say? Please come up. And it's not a requirement, but it does help if you have a history of supporting the platform. It does help people see that you're not here just in times of crisis for yourself. You ain't got to give me nothing, but it do help when you go to the Cash App and you see, oh, they supported the platform, so it helps. I just want to get an understanding from people. Maybe it's how maybe I'm saying it a certain way. I don't want nobody to think I'm being mean to nobody. But I gave away thousands of dollars. I've given money to people. It ain't got nothing back in return. The loan money, gave out money with no expectation. Just let me know. Like, talk to us. Talk to us and let us know what's going on. Hit the link. Mother, are we still on for Patreon tonight? Yeah, of course. Yes. The Ty Spot is very giving. Ty, there's also another side of this too. These days, we cannot continue to pour into people who have not poured into us. Your business model is spot on. People come on and them. You never see them until they come on here asking for something. You're like, or when they see a moment where they can kind of squeeze in one of these sad little stories, and then everybody think you talking about them. That's the biggest problem with the official Tyesse Report. Everybody assume you talking about them. Let me give this thing one more time. Everybody swear up and down you talking about them, and you could be talking about your history with these people, with these scammers and Jamaican and Nigerian scammers. Thank you, Callie. Y'all make sure y'all continue to give also on the platform, because I don't know how much money I got to give out during the course of a week. Okay, we put the link in the chat. She said she's trying to come on. Somebody car alarm going on. I want some ice cream. Let me order me some Baskin and Robbins ice cream, y'all. That's all I want today. I just want some Baskin and Robbins ice cream. I just had a taste for some butter pecan. Okay, y'all, we're $16 away from our goal. We're $16 away from our goal. Somebody said, God, do it. They come running like you out a trick bag. Child, I don't know. I done put the link in the chat. Let me see if I can do it. Miles, copy that link and put it in the chat just in case. I don't know. Y'all put that link in the chat. I hope I don't scare people. I hope I don't scare people off. You know, God, do it. Let release it. We need $16 more. Somebody move quickly to the pulpit. Like I told my cousin, because we raised a couple of $100 for her. I think we raised more than a couple of hundred. We raised over $1,000 for my cousin. And she told y'all live on this broadcast she was going to get rid of one of the storages. She had 2 storages. We called her back, and she still had 6 months later, she was in the same situation, and she was in trouble again. I didn't even come to y'all. I said, it's not letting you on. Okay, I'm sorry, Charmaine. And so I let me check one thing. I had to have that conversation with my cousin. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I got something on here. Okay, now try now, sweetheart. I have a conversation with her, because if you're not doing anything proactive to change your situation, we're going to be here again. Try now, Charmaine. Some people just they just sit around and like, what are we waiting? Money's not going to drop out the sky. You have to have some type of hustle or some type of plan for something. You just can't keep just waiting on, a rainy day fund to just drop out the sky. I know who I am, honey. I know what type of person I am, so I don't have to ask somebody. I know who I am. I don't have to even ask, because I know how I present myself. Okay, try now, sweetheart, because I took the thing off. The authentication episcopacy was on. So I'm asking her to try now. You got to give and make some moves, honey. I tell people, can I be honest? I have got on hustle with depression, anxiety, panic attacks. I have to get out and make it do what it do. I know it can be debilitating, honey. I have to get out and make it work. Depressed, suicidal, anxiety. I know everybody is different, but I had to get up and make a move and hustle and bring a couple of dollars in, honey, the best way I could. You better work on your boundaries, Miss LaChonda. These people, honey, they don't give a damn about what you're going through. Honey, life don't give a damn about your current situations. So we put the link in the chat again. We've taken the thing off. Hopefully she'll be able to hit it down. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yes. No bagging gas. And then we took that off. I just don't know. Maybe I just don't know. Thank you, Linda McGuire, for $16. We reached our daily goal, y'all. We reached our daily goal. Okay. Got to go out and get it. Child, listen, I've been out there sick, but I feel like I'm getting ready to lose my damn mind out there. Okay, I think that's her, but it's not connecting. Charmaine, okay, give it a minute. Maybe she can move around a little bit. You got a weak signal. You got a weak signal, mama. Okay, I see her, but it's just not connecting. Device is not connecting. Oh wow, unfortunately, she has a bad signal. Sometimes go out and come back in. Sometimes you can switch devices, move around, move outside, go to a window. There's so many things you can do. Churches are giving out free groceries, and the food banks are plentiful. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot going on right now with this thing going on. Churches have been getting donations, and there's a lot going on. But you just got to get up and get. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it work right now, baby. I'm telling y'all. You got to try to make it work. The churches are overflowing now because all of the influx of the snap shutdown. They said they overstock. They overstock now with stuff. Ty, no need to explain. The squad knows you. I know. Child, I don't even trip about this stuff. I'm used to it. Yeah. Ty, you remember the ice cream truck at your apartment in California? Is that I see you on a different page. Is that the lady? Is that Arkansas Angel? Is that Miss Arkansas Angel? I just want to know, is that you, Rosalind Robinson? One of those that you? You on a different page? Miss Robinson, is that you, sweetheart? When y'all come in here, when y'all leave out of here and it's bad, when y'all leave up out of here and it's some type of bad energy, when you come back up in here, don't come in here, talking about, do you remember? And just come back in here and reintroduce yourself. I have a good memory. Okay? Don't come in here talking like it's, like you never left and like there was no issues, even if you're on another page. Well, I just sent you a email of sisters in her area. Okay, I mean, listen, all this information is available online. It is, it's available online. Is that her? Oh, okay, Arkansas Angel. Hit the link too. I want to talk to you too. Hey, Charmaine, how you doing?
I'm okay, Ty.
Yeah,
I could be better, but I mean, what can you do but trust God?
yeah.
Yep, I was the one that you all helped out a little over maybe 2 months ago.
Okay.
I felt like I was on ice then. My car was, going down then. And you all helped me push through. I made it, 2 weeks, and then after that, I lost my job because my car broke down again. And I couldn't get it fixed. I was catching Ubers back and forth, even as far as walking. Um, and I ended up losing my job. Moral of the story: I ended up losing my job behind transportation and not getting there on time.
What was your
Um,
job?
I'm actually a cook. I'm actually a cook at a retirement community here in Winston. And those hours are very demanding. So I was working from 6 in the morning until 2, and then from 4 until 8. Basically all day. But like I said, if I can't be there, they had to bring somebody else in. And with that being said, once that happened, I filed for my unemployment, went down to social services, signed up for the little food stamps and stuff. But as soon as I did that, that's when the government shut down. So it's just like it's been one thing after the next thing after the next thing. And I have literally just been like trying to hold out. My mom been sick. Like it has been one hit after the next. And in all actuality, I feel like it's a test of my faith, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have not always been perfect and I have not always done the right thing. But I told the Lord if he gave me one more chance to get it right, that I would do just that. But Ty, when I said that, when I tell you everything that could go wrong has, and I don't mean to cry, but some days it's unbelievable because I'm a good person, I'm a loving person, I'm a mother, I'm a single mother, may I add. Um, who I've just like try to take care of my children, try to look out for my family and do what's right. And like I said, I have not always been an angel, but it seemed like when I was in the world and in the streets and doing things that wasn't so right, I had a pocket full of money. I could do what I wanted to do, go where I needed to go. But once I really said, I don't want to live like that no more. I don't want to be laying up with these niggas. I don't want to be, having to go to extremes. I just want to live a normal life.
Mm-hmm.
I get my job, I lose my job. Like I'm trying to get some understanding out of it. When it says lean not to your own understanding, like what do you do?
Yeah. Was your job on a bus route? Could you have taken public transportation?
Ty, I've taken public transportation. I've called Ubers. Literally, some days I was paying more to get to work than I was making when I got there.
Okay.
So it's just one of those situations. My job didn't pay $1 million, but it got to the point to I was paying what I was paying in my Uber. Like I said, I was spending more out on the Uber than I was making when I got to work. And even with that being said, ever when I lost that job, I didn't stop looking for another one. It's just like nobody is calling back. Like it's kind of unbelievable right now. So I'm just stuck, and I don't want to be stuck. Like, but I'm
What what
stuck.
what what's the update with the stamps and the unemployment right now?
The-
Is there an update on that?
well, I just got a letter from unemployment. It was in the mail when I checked the mailbox today. I have to send more information to them. They got to verify my ID. I am not one of those to sit around and wait for nobody to send me nothing. I mean, I'm going to go through the steps, because that is my right, because I work for that. But I would much rather just find me another job. Like, even if it was nothing but Uber or DoorDash, like it's to the point now. My daughter's like, well, mom, when I get off, you can use my card, the DoorDash,
Okay.
or do, whatever you need to do to put a couple of dollars in your pocket because they get it. Like, I'm lost right now. I am lost to the point to where it's like I get up and I go out, but what direction should I go? You
Yeah.
know, it's very confusing right now.
Mm-hmm. So I guess the question would be, what is the plan if I wasn't here? What's your plan moving forward? What are you planning on doing right now? You want to continue to look for work? Have the food stamps come in yet? Because I heard they came out last week.
No, well, they said that they won't come till my actual date, and that's not until the 20th or the 21st. I think they said my
Okay.
date's like, which is in the next couple of days. So
Okay.
that is just that's sad to say, but that's the only piece of sunshine I got right now.
So
Um,
you're basically trying to get your car fixed. I'm just trying to figure out what's your need. What's your need? You have
Ty,
food stamps coming,
I'm gonna
right?
keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Ty. I had to sell my car to pay my rent.
Okay.
The car was broke down, but it was worth a little bit. So I had to sell my car to make rent for last month. So it's when I say it's been one unbelievable thing after another. I don't even really want to talk to people because the shit sounds so unreal. But this shit is
No, it's not.
real.
Listen. I know that life has. You're talking to somebody. Some of the stuff I haven't even told the Thai squad because it just, it's a lot. But
I'm not
I get
even.
it. I understand. I understand. Um, yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. And the economy right now is. Um,
My family is just that. Everybody do their own thing. Like my family consists of myself, my daughter, my grandchildren. Like it's not like,
yeah.
I look out for my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so somebody just inboxed me, somebody that's in employment specialist says you are an essential worker. You need to create a resume on Indeed and apply for jobs. There are plenty of jobs for cooks, etc. I don't know if you have got a resume together or
I do. I
okay.
do. I keep it ready.
Are you familiar with Indeed?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I
So,
am.
Charmaine, so what is what is your cash app? What would you like? Do you have cash app? How
I
would you like?
do.
How would you like somebody to assist you? Cash app.
That's fine.
Okay. What is it?
I've sent money to you. It's $.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't have it right in front of me. That's why I'm asking.
It's $charmed
Mm-hmm.
up 19. You told me my cash app was too long the last time.
Shonda 19. Is it?
Charmed
Yes.
$charmed up 19.
Sean up 19.
And it says Mitra in a pink bubble. Metra.
Okay.
Demetra's my middle name. Like I'm just really tired of being in this space.
I get it. I've been there.
Like I want out. Like
I've been there. I know. We've
I
all
want
been there.
out so bad. Like just to be able to take care of my family,
I think I'm
enjoy my
doing.
grandchildren.
I think I'm doing something wrong. Sean, spell it. Can you spell it? Okay.
CHARMED. Up.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to get it right.
I know. I understand, Ty. Listen, I am too. I am too. It's a million places saying they hiring, but then you go and you leave and you still have no job. You know, it's rough. Rough.
Is it a picture of Harry Tubman?
It is.
Okay. Okay.
It is.
I got you.
That's my inspiration.
Yes.
Cause I'm
Charm.
gonna get me up railroad. Get up out of here.
Okay. Charmed up 19. I think that's it. All right, Demetria. Is it Demetria?
It is.
I hope everything works out for you, and hopefully somebody, the top squad, will find it in their hearts to assist you. We'll just get, just a little assistance make your day a little brighter.
Thank you, Ty. Thank you,
You're
Ty.
welcome.
Hard.
You're welcome. All right, Miss Lashonda, how are you? Let me take her off mute. Okay,
Hello,
Lashonda, how are you?
hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, hello everybody. Hello Ty. Um, I just want to let you know that I love you and I appreciate this platform.
Thank
Um,
you.
I've been watching you for quite some time. I started off in the bushes, but then I just came on out. But I just want to say a couple of things that maybe could help Charmaine. Maybe when she gets a time to herself and
Yeah.
go to thinking and meditating. So Miss Charmaine, I was going through a very, very rough time for 10 years straight. I'm talking about working, not working, homeless, hungry, single mother, all of that. So what happened was I was able to get stable. I got stable. God helped me to get stable. But when I got into my new place, I got sick. I had a stroke. And then not only that, I got into a car accident. So I was out of work for almost 2 years. But thank God he held me. My rent was paid, all that was paid. But then guess what? After that, after 5 years, guess what? I got into the same situation. Same situation, not sick, but it's just like, okay, what am I doing wrong, Lord? Like, I had to step back and check myself. Check myself. Not only that, just checking to make sure that who I'm around, like they're good for me. You know, you have leeches. Cause I'm one of those people, like if I'll give somebody the shirt off my back.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, I'm like the caregiver for my family. So it's like when God got me out of that last thing and I stepped out on faith, left Brunswick and came to Jacksonville. And I have no regrets. So with all that being said, Sister Charmaine, you're gonna have to. And then not only that, a week ago, I don't know if y'all seen it in the chat, but most of y'all know I just had surgery. About a week ago, which was 2 weeks in of my recovery, I had an interview at Baptist Health here in Jacksonville. Got the job in IT in the IT department. Never worked IT a day in my life, but I got the job, and God is just moving. Like, you're gonna have to step out on faith. I know sometimes people don't want to move from home because that's their comfort zone. But when
Mm-hmm.
you're going through process and you're going through change, it's
Yeah.
not going to feel good. So you just got to go ahead and just step out, Charmaine. I did it. My daughter did it. She came 2 months after I came. Like, you're gonna have to just step out and just be like, here I am, Lord. If you could just guide me, guide my footsteps, and you can make it. I'm trying to tell you, honey. That ain't even half. I just want to say that to you just to let you know you just going through a process. You just going through change. It ain't gonna feel good. It's not supposed to feel good. So I sympathize with you and I just pray that everything works all right for you. And I love y'all. Love you, Ty. Love you, Ty Squad.
Thank you for being vulnerable enough to share your testimony. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
God is good. God is faithful. He's gonna do it. Um, okay, you know Miss LaShonda, she's legit. Okay, well, okay, we got somebody that knows Miss LaShonda, she's legit. And so hopefully, hopefully some people will find it in their hearts to assist Miss Charmaine with some assistance. I just want to say this. Um, when I'm on here and I'm talking about previous experiences, right? And you happen to be in the chat and you may feel like that is being directed at you. It's not being directed at you. We're speaking about our experience with philanthropy, right? Our philanthropic endeavors. So it's not directed at you. But what I am always going to be is very honest and very forthright when it comes to when I'm asking people to give their hard-earned money in a season where people in this chat are also struggling. So the days of just getting just money poured in your lap, those days are over with. We need to know what the hell is going on, and I'm not gonna feel guilty for it. I'm not gonna feel no type of way about it. I sympathize with. Let me explain something to you. There is no copyright on struggle. LaShonda just came and explained what she went through and how she's in a better place. There's no copyright on struggle. We all done been through something. I remember one time, and I don't know if I've ever shared this, an aunt that I just got off the phone with. I don't even hold no grudges against her. But I was living in Hollywood at the time, and Hollywood was just it was just a lot going on in Hollywood at the time. It was just really just a lot. And I called my aunt and I told her, I see y'all in the green room, I'm coming. I told my aunt, I said that I need a break, and can I come and just stay with you for a while? And she said yes, I could come stay with her. Hollywood was just, it was just like, it was just too much. I needed a break from Hollywood. And I took my last money. I took my last money and I got on the Greyhound. At that time, Greyhound was it. I see y'all in the green room. Just give me a moment. I took my last money that I had. I got on the Greyhound. I went on up to San Jose, California on the Greyhound. I got to either Gilroy or Salinas, California, and I called her and let her know I was about an hour out from San Jose. Okay. I got to the bus station downtown. I got my bags and got on the bus, and I went to her house. I went to her house. She lived not far from the bus station, maybe 15, 20 minutes away from the bus station. It was nighttime. It was cold. I got there to her door. And she did not answer the door. I heard her small children in the house, and she did not answer the door. When it was brought up later on, she gave an excuse or a reason why, but no, no, it was, we're not gonna do that. But I heard her telling the kids in the background. Now I am in San Jose, California. I don't have any money. I have nothing. I don't even have bus fare to get back to the bus station. So what do? I knocked on her door for a long time, and eventually I gave up and I walked away. And so I walked down Blossom Hill to the light rail station, and I rode the train into daylight. And then when daylight came, I had to go downtown to the Salvation Army. And at that time, they had what they call traveler's rest. I remembered that because some other family members had used it, and they got me a one-way bus ticket back to Hollywood. So I stayed up that night in that cold with my bag and caught the train in the morning back downtown. And so, and I literally was on the phone with her last night talking with her. You can't hold grudges against people, y'all, because it was at a different period and stuff. And so I don't hold grudges with anybody. I do not. I don't hate her. That was a period in her life. And then to be honest, when it was brought up years ago, initially she had forgot about it. It is one of the most hurtful moments in my life. I will never forget it because it was one of the single most hurtful moments in my 49 years of life, right? And so it's okay. It's not like, I have, unhealed trauma from it or anything like that, because I don't. That night, I kind of grew up really, really fast. I kind of understood that now, yeah, I'm out here and I'm out here on faith. So when I'm sitting up here and I'm out here talking, I'm not talking from a place of being elite or elitism, or you in Atlanta now, you think you're all that. No. And there's still more stories worse than that. But I'm not going to sit on here and do the struggle Olympics, y'all. I'm not going to do that. But just know that we all know where you're coming from. We do. All right. I see Auntie Nail in the background. Auntie Nail, we're going to keep this really quick because I just don't feel like a lot of fluff right now. We're going to keep this really quick, Auntie Nail. Hey, Auntie Nail.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
Blessed and highly favored. I was just letting you know I just been in the bushes. I've been still, I ain't never left. I love you to death. You know you're my inspiration. You changed my life. The task squad changed my life. And I'm gonna always represent Church of God in Christ and the Baptist Church. And I'm in my new place. I'm like what you say? I'm in my new house, and I thank you, Ty, because you gave me a lot of inspiration. So I stepped out on my own. I'm just gonna give you a little view.
Okay, Auntie Nell. All right. Thank you so much for checking in.
And I will keep sending my donations. Love you. Bye bye.
Um, hey, Brandy.
Hey, I just wanted to give some encouragement to my sister. That was just on. I haven't been exactly where she's been, but I've definitely been in the pits of depression. Um, just being low and not having. I've been on disability for many years and living on an extremely tight budget, and sometimes things just don't go the way that they're supposed to go, and things just end up.
Oh, we lost Brandy. We lost her. We lost Brandy. Brandy, we lost your we got a bad connection, Brandy. I think she was just telling the sister to keep her head up and stay focused. We got you, Brandy. Brandy, if you can come back again, if you want to come back, let me know. Let me say this, to Auntie Nail and everybody. Just know that when y'all be on these other pages, people can see y'all on in these other chats. Hey, Brandy, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Hey,
baby.
I don't know when I got cut off, but I was saying it's hard for me to ask for help. So the I just want to thank the Thai Squad so much for helping me this past couple of days. I've been going to the doctor, and so these copays are really killing me. And so you guys really helped me out this past couple of days, and really appreciate you, and I really appreciate you, Ty.
You're welcome.
And I just want to thank you guys again for just really pulling me through in this emergency situation. And again, I just want to tell my sister I'm going to keep you in my prayers, and the Lord hasn't forgot you.
Yes, I receive it, but I'm sure she does too. Thank you,
Thank
Brandy.
you.
I was hoping for a positive outcome. Well, yeah, she was over there. She got upset when everybody told her about her African prince. You know, she got upset when everybody was telling her that she was being scammed by the African prince. So I didn't know she was gonna be coming back over here. And then I seen her in all these other chats she was in, other people's chat. You can go anywhere you want to go. I'm not saying you can't go to other people's chat, but like I be seeing people like that boy Shardy Shard was over there and Larry's chat last night. I don't know if he knew I was there because I blocked him, so he probably couldn't see me. And then they act innocent, then they act. This is what I don't like. Don't play dumb with me. That's the quickest way to get your ass blocked. Don't play dumb. Don't play stupid. They like to use this thing. I like everybody. I watch everybody. Girl, we know. They be everybody comments. When somebody talk about one person, they over there in them comments. Then they be in these comments when you talking about that person. These people are messy. They are messy, and they don't. I have eyes everywhere. I'm always watching the chats in the streets. No, I'm not saying you can't go and be on this channel and you go anywhere the hell you want to go. But stay the hell from over here. We moved on. We've healed. Leave us alone. And then they come in the chat and try to infiltrate in the chat like nothing ever happened. Are you serious? Just leave us be. Leave us alone. Go over there with the people where you've been hanging out at. But see, they probably all down there in Orlando at the Better Blogger Convention, so they may not be active with their content. So people start popping up over here again. because we are not at the Better Blogger Convention. So they probably trying to find some content right now. And then here I am on, you know. I see these girls, I can see them as sure as I can see this damn mirror. They all, oh, it just wore me out. I wanted to light Larry's chat up last night. I said, I can't do this in front of all these people. They act so innocent. Oh my God. I like everybody. I watch everybody. I don't know what he's talking about. See, these are the girls back in the day in high school. We would just slap you in your mouth because you're lying and trying to be cute. Just pop you dead in your mouth open-handed. Y'all know back in the day in high school when the girls was twirl. The same girls would just pop you in the mouth. Stop playing with us. Stop playing. These girls, you know, they just, I don't know, y'all. I just say, listen, be with God. We used to wear the girls out back in the day for getting cute and lying at the same time. I didn't say nothing. I don't know what happened. And be just straight lying. Child, listen. I got nothing against Auntie Nell, but she left up out of here, honey. She got mad because people, a couple of people just asking her, ma'am, do you know you're being scammed by Prince Kabuka of the people of the of the Grand Kingdom of Kabuka? You're being scammed. She got upset. Got mad with everybody. The Tyesse Squad took a millisecond, researched that story. Like, took a millisecond and researched it and saw there was a scam. A lot of women are being scammed by these people online, and you're sending them money. You're sending them your hard-earned money, and they are over in Nigeria and Jamaica spending your cash on probably their boo thing. She went off on everybody. Okay, well, girl, bye. I mean, take care. I'm glad I was that person that helped you in a dark time. We'll always be grateful for that. Y'all just can't be leaving up out of here cutting up like the Clarinda lady told the Tyesse Squad, the Tyesse Squad can kiss my ass. Okay, well, bye. And then she gonna hit me up randomly in an email telling me, I love your shirt. Lady, go drink some Drano, please, and leave us alone, please. Shout out to the Tyesse Squad. Please, all of y'all, just go drink some liquid plumber and wash it down with some thumbtacks. I'm just being honest, y'all, because y'all are really getting on our nerves at this point. Why don't y'all just let us be in peace? Just leave us be. Because we said, man, we don't believe you had a damn seizure. Just leave us alone. We don't bother anybody. We don't bother nobody. We really don't. And to everybody that's here, you know, if you're looking for assistance, people may ask you a couple of questions. So we clear on that. Somebody may ask you a couple of questions. You could be asking for people's hard-earned money. Stop getting sensitive about, you know, people asking you some questions. Yeah, you're asking for assistance. And then somebody can't ask you a few questions. But what's this all about? This is what I'm saying. Okay, well, girl, you don't want no money, sir. You don't want no money. You can't be talking to people crazy and then asking them for cash. I'm glad she got a new apartment. Go and get you a nap, Miss Danette. Cover your face up and put your pillow up under your head. We'll take you a nap. This is the official Tyesse Report. We not new to this. We true to this. Pull the covers up to your chin and put the pillow on your head and get you some rest, Miss Danette. No one. I tell you, I just don't know. They're gonna ask a whole lot of questions. Yeah, they don't have a problem down at the county office, at the food stamp office. They ask a billion questions. You come over here, I mean, how much more do I have to tell? You know what, girl? Let me explain something to you, honey. Listen. I don't know what to tell you because it seems like you on edge. You might want to go and take a couple of minutes and meditate. It seems like you got a lot on your mind. Mm-hmm. Looks like I won't. Looks like I walked into a moment. We just over here. We try to help people, Hutch. We try to do the best we can over here. But sometimes it's like you can't even. You're doing the best you can with what you have. I mean, how much more can we do for people? Do the best I can. I want something sweet, honey. I don't want no damn fruit. I want some ice cream. Do I want ice cream? I gotta do Patreon tonight. Wait a minute. I better get something. I don't know what I want. I don't know what the hell I want. I don't have to explain to me what I do for people because I know. Because people say, "Ooh, mother, you have been phenomenal to people." Ain't nobody gotta tell me what I've done because I know what the hell I've done. I know where I've been and where I'm going. Thank y'all so much. Those that are donating to the platform, I appreciate it. Is Charmaine? Are you still here? Have you received anything from any Tie Squad members? Has anything come through, Charmaine? Let us know. This is Charmaine's Cash App if you would like to help her out. Charmaine, have you received anything? $5, $2, a couple of dollars, anything from the Tie Squad? Let us know. Replay crew, please help out and assist if you can. Is she here? Is she still here? But if my 23-year-old grandson can't ask for money, I'm asking a question. I love him, but well, listen. I'm responsible for this group of people. I'm responsible for the information I put out, for what I bring to them, and what I ask of them. This is my channel. The buck stops with me. You know. Is she still here? Did she leave? I would like to get an update from her. Did anybody give anything? Miss Charmaine, are you still here? Hello? I think she's gone. I don't know. I don't know if she's still here. Anybody want to come up? It would be nice if some of y'all came up if I'd done anything for you. Come up here and give a testimony if you got some help from the Tie Squad. Anybody here? If I've helped you, if the Tie Squad has helped you, it'd be nice for some of y'all to come up here and give a damn testimonial and get on the damn mic. Did anybody give you anything? That's my question. Simple question, Charmaine. I don't want to complicate it and make it too traumatic for you. Did you receive anything? $1, $2, anything? Did anything come through for you? That is my question. Yes, thank you. Okay. All right. Her Cash App is right here. If everybody sent $5.55, if they could squeeze $5.55 out or better, that would be a great help to her, I'm sure. All right. And thank you, LaBrance Tolliver. Thank you for $11.18. Again, thank Linda McGuire for $16. Thank y'all so much. All right. Hey, Hutch, how you doing, brother? We just over here just chit-chatting. I've been on 2 hours. It does not feel like that. It don't. I guess that's when you're having a really good conversation. Okay, Katrina sent $25. Thank you for your voice and your village. I appreciate that, Sister Katrina. All I can do is cultivate this village. That's all I can do, Katrina. Katrina. I'm serious. I'm gonna give me something sweet, y'all. And I gotta start getting ready for tonight. I'm not gonna make it over there in time, so it's a wrap. It would have been nice for me to go do what I need to do today, but Wednesday's a better day, anyways. Okay. Because I'm supposed to be off tomorrow. I'm supposed to be off on Wednesdays, Wednesday evenings. We'll see. Okay. Thank y'all for the conversation. Thank y'all for the laughs. Thank y'all for all that we do. If you want to go back and play this back, you can get all the conversation from the beginning. We talked about a plethora of things, y'all. We talked about quite a bit today. Okay. Let me see. Somebody just gave something. Linda Williams, thank you for $20. Sister Linda Williams, thank you so much. Yeah, Sister Linda Williams. You can red ball it back, play it back from the beginning. I appreciate it. Okay, we're about $31 over our daily goal So we'll just apply that to tomorrow. Ty, even in a rough situation, you know how to make someone's day. It's just, you know what, we need people to start, we need people to loosen up a little bit and lighten up just a little bit. That's all we need, McDonald. And if you're sitting your ass here for 2 and 3 years, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you would think you would know my personality by now. And my personality, my history, who I am, and what I stand for. You've been sitting your ass here for 15 years. Look like you should know something about me. I hate to say it like that, but it's getting kind of annoying when people act like they, oh my God. Child, you should know about me by now. How I roll. I'm just saying. Charmaine hit me up on IG. I love to talk to you. Yeah, y'all talk to Charmaine, help her out, give her resources. Charmaine, do you have any social media handles? Are you on Instagram? What's your Instagram handle? Yeah, y'all all talk to each other. Talk to each other. Get it all out. Help each other. Vent, lament, all of that stuff. Network. Yeah, Charmaine, do you have an Instagram handle? This is Charmaine. Yeah, a lot of people seem like the better bloggers, the better blogger tour is happening. Not everybody popping up, coming out the woodworks over here. You know, because ain't nobody live, because the better bloggers in Orlando are learning how to become millionaires. Like Charlie Kirk. They're going to be the Charlie Kirk Brigade. How they going to be like Charlie Kirk? I don't understand. Charlie Kirk was a racist. I don't understand how they're going to be like Charlie Kirk. I'm just saying, Town Squad. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Gonna order me something sweet. I need to find this bakery. You know what? I got the taste for some homemade sweet potato pie. Yeah, I want some homemade sweet potato pie, but I don't feel like making it, Town Squad. That's the only thing. Okay, we're gonna be live tonight at 9 o'clock, Town Squad. The guys say the same. We're gonna be live at 9 o'clock. Yeah, I guess he's supposed to be making them people like Charlie Kirk. Yeah, they're supposed to be like Charlie Kirk. That's what they said. Okay, Sweet Red Peach is open. Sweet Red Peach, Red Velvet Cheesecake. Oh, I can't do this right now. I'm watching my figure. Y'all. I can't deal with this Red Velvet Cheesecake, double chocolate cake. Oh, Jesus. Buy one, get one free today. Oh my God. Oh, the devil is busy. Oh, he busy. Look at this. Do y'all see this? Buy one, get one. I guess I get the other one to tomorrow. Look how busy he is. Look. Buy one, get one free. That's their offer today. Look at it. Ooh. Look at it. Can y'all smell the butter? Smell it. Oh, baby. They got buy one, get one free. I guess I get one to Samara. Give a slice to Sam. Oh, they got a special one. The cream cheese pound cake is buy one, get one free. Look. Look, y'all. Oh, can you smell that butter? Smell it. Smell it. Get it closer to the screen. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Look. Oh, Jesus. I better leave this alone. Devil, get behind me. Get behind me, Satan. I'm running late. Oh my God. See, this is the one right here that you hurt yourself. This is the one right here. I stay away from this one right here, Ty Squad. Yeah. This is the blood sugar in pounds go up. Yeah, this is the one right here. I stay away from it. I don't even look at it no more. When I first got here, this is a lemon pound cake. They got an icing on. This one right here, I don't play with it. That's the lemon pound cake. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna mess with it. I do know what I want though. I'm gonna go over somewhere else. I just want a piece of sweet potato pie. That's what I want. Strawberry banana pudding. Who comes up with this stuff? What demon came up with some of these combinations? This is from the abyss. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. I miss my mom's real baby cake. Yeah. You're gonna gain 10 pounds looking at it. Sorry, I was behind the chat. Oh, that's Kim. Hey, Kim. Mother Hush, that cake looks good. We have a store in Baltimore that makes good sweet potato pies. It's called Banging Kitchen. Okay. See, they got sweet potato pie, but wait a minute. They got sweet potato pie too, but I don't taste no nutmeg. Let me see. Let me see who got some sweet potato pie. Do anybody have any recommendations? I love lemon cake. That fat ass church kid in me can't pass it up. Y'all could find me something to nibble on now. Listen, it's a long time between now and Patreon, y'all. And then I gotta watch a couple more episodes of this damn movie. Yeah, I gotta find me something to nibble on now. I'm not gonna sit here and starve to death, Ty Squad. That's what I'm not gonna do. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the peach cobbler place, the peach cobbler factory. And they really demonic. The cobbler. Let me see, cobbler factory. I just got home from the office. I'm glad y'all will see on the live. Michelle, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna order me some peach cobbler and I'm out of here. You missed the whole show, sis. We had another situation. You know, we're always helping people and and trying to help people out. We got a couple of people popping up over here and act like we don't remember nothing. Okay. Should I do cherry cobbler Pasquale or the traditional peach cobbler? I love Hulu All's Fair. Yeah, I hear it's good. I gotta go back to it. I'm late. I'm about to hit you up. I just had Peach Cobbler Factory over the weekend. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here in a minute. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna order. I don't know what I want. I just have no idea. I gotta figure out something. Peach cobbler, hands down. Yellow Tyesse, please watch dairy. I will. Yeah, I better get the peach, huh? I better get the peach. I'm waiting for somebody to reply back to me before I place my order because I'm trying to see something. I'm waiting for somebody to reply back to me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check out dairy, sis. I'm gonna check out dairy. It's probably gonna be next on my agenda. Let me just go ahead and order this. Okay, I'm just going to order this. Hope everything works out for Sister Charmaine. Hope everything works out with anybody that's going through. I hope everybody has a blessed holiday. I hope everybody don't let the holidays get you down. Timbri, I'm sure, is going to be producing something for everybody. So yeah, God is going to be good. God is going to still be on the throne. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, y'all want me to get the peach? I'm gonna get the cherry though, y'all. I like the cherry cobbler. That's why I like the cherry cobbler, Time Squad. I think I'm gonna go and get the cherry. Well, I might just get the kids, get two, but they have the kids, it's like this, and then they got the regular. I think I'm gonna get the kids cobbler. Get one kid's cherry, one kid's peach. That's what I may do. Okay. All right. I will be present if Sister Timber has another Zoom chat. Hey, sorry, just got me and have to watch a replay. Yeah, Mr. Batson, I gotta get down the highway. I got to go. I gotta go, brother. I love you though, Mr. Batson. I really do. All right, Ty Squad. Everybody that came by today, thank you so much. Please know that I love you, and I do my best to facilitate a community that is founded on love. I try to do my best in making sure everybody is taken care of. Information, entertainment, community, village. Make sure everybody is sought after. I'm not perfect. I do the best I can. What I have, I will make mistakes. My goal is never to hurt anybody intentionally. My goal is to always foster and facilitate a great experience while online. That is my goal. Okay. And so we will do what we can to help those, but we have to also research and investigate because we don't just send out money blindly, right? You wouldn't go and walk up to somebody randomly on the street and just empty out your purse to them, right? You wouldn't. Okay, so don't expect that from your virtual community either, right? You got to know what the need is. Is there a legit need? All right. And to everybody that's going through crises, we've all been there. Just know that you do have to, if you make one step, God will make two. If you make one, God will make two. Sitting and waiting for something to happen usually doesn't do anything. Put some type of effort. Move forward one day at a time. If you make one step, I can guarantee you God will make two. That is what I know. And sometimes some seasons are longer than others. I've had long seasons. I have to weather it. I weathered it and came out of it. Some seasons are longer than others. Let that sit with you today as you get up out of here. What Tyesse mean by that? I mean, a lot of times we expect some of these things to be over in 2 or 3 days. You may be a couple of months in before you see the end of a season, before you see the rainbow at the end of the cloud. Maybe a couple of months in. But if you know who holds tomorrow, that's all that matters. What do you do when the brook dry up? Keep moving. Yeah. See, I just did a post about the Shulamite woman. Her son was dead. And then they asked her what was going on, and she said all was well. That don't mean you're in denial, but you know all is going to be well. All is well. It is well with my soul. Some of y'all know. Some of y'all know about the curveballs, how life will hit you with a curveball. Is there anybody in the chat that has experienced a curveball? And that curveball almost took your breath away. I want to thank Brother Wayne Little for $25. He said he had to bless this house. I appreciate you, brother. I feel like the woman at the well. Okay. You feel like the woman at the well. Why do you feel like the woman at the well? Thank you, brother Wayne, for your sowing of a seed. Okay, let me respond back to somebody. Oh, child, please. Okay, good luck. All right. I think I got what he's trying to say. Oh, I got what he's saying. All right. What was we at? Oh, the woman at the well. These curveballs are meant to make you, yeah. That was the woman at the well, and I think she was a Samaritan woman, and Jesus came up to her over there at that well and stopped. Yeah, and she said she was going through some things, and she had some problems, some issues she was going through. The woman over there at that well. Yeah. Everyone looks at my situation differently, like I want to be down. This is not me. I don't think nobody's looking at your situation I know the Tie Squad, no one's looking at your situation. Everybody can relate to your situation, Charmaine. Nobody's looking at your situation like, the judge being judgmental. Trials come to make us strong. Yeah. Jesus told, not Charmaine, Jesus told the woman at the well about the living water. And that water is just cooling water. It's going to cool your spirit. You don't have to defend yourself. We got you. Yeah, we got you. We got you. You don't have to, I think a lot of times people, the way I talk, maybe I gotta start working on it. The way I talk, I think people automatically assume that it is directly at, we're talking about them. We're talking about our history. It just so happens that your situation is going on right now. Yeah. Yeah, read John 4. Yeah, I think people think that we just, what I'm saying, just here and just we just cold and stuff, because we've been burnt a couple of times. Our hearts are not cold. A lot of us, we have spiritual heartburn. Our heart is still on fire. We got the Holy Ghost heartburn. Okay, Tyesse, girl, get up out here. You didn't preach about 14 sermons today. Get your ass up out of here, Tyesse, before you get too tired and you got to postpone tonight. We're going to be live at 9 o'clock if they have to prop me up in a wheelchair with a stick in my back. Okay? Don't change, child. Oh, I'm used to this stuff. I'm used to this on Route P. A lot of people, a lot of times what it is people, if you're to be honest, a lot of times people, people won't help. They don't know how to ask for help. Sometimes they've asked for help before. They don't know how to ask for it a second time. But you got to get a plan together. That's what I tell people, because we'll be here every three or 4 weeks. So you got to get a plan and figure out what you're going to do. Because, the Tie Squad and the savings and loan is just not something you just come to all the time. Thank y'all for these cash apps. I appreciate it. Somebody by the name of Ariel Duvernay sent $50. Love your show. Thank you so much. There's a sweet spirit in here right now, y'all. There's a sweet spirit. Thank you so much. There's a sweet spirit in here. Ariel, Avriel. It's very similar to my sister's name, Avriel Duvernay. Again, in relation to Ava. All right. Tell Ava, honey, I need her because I need to be in one of her documentaries, one of her movies. All right. Thank you for $50. I appreciate it. Anybody that wants to support our sister Charmaine, that is her cash app. There's some heavy hitters in here. Somebody in here can get her a whole new car. Just go ahead and send her $10,000 in her cash app. Some of y'all work at car dealerships. Some of y'all working at these dealerships and stuff. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, go ahead and send her 5 or 6 grand. You know what I'm saying? Charmaine, you're an overcomer and you will get to the other side. I'm a living witness. Ty, can you play the song On the Way Out God Will Take Care of You? I don't have it on this brand. I don't know if I have it on the other brand anymore. I'd have to look and see. Oh man, I don't know if I have that anymore. Some of the stuff I got rid of when I switched my shows around. It would be in Patreon, I think. Would it be in Patreon? Let me see if it's in Patreon. I think I got rid of that. I did. Yeah, I got rid of that. Dang. Let me see. It's not in Patreon. And then that was definitely Patreon. I'd have to try to get it back again. Let me see something. Okay. What am I looking for? Oh, StreamYard. Let me tap into StreamYard really quickly, Taskbar, and see if I can upload it. You want to hear that song? God will take care of you. You want to hear that song? What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Charmaine? Is some more cash apps coming in? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better, Charmaine? Are you still here? Are some more cash apps coming in? Are you feeling better? You know, the replay crew's gonna help you out too. You know, they're gonna help you out too, sis. Are you feeling better, Charmaine? Oh. Got the video uploaded for a word was given to me. Don't only go and work at the company, but go and become the company. Yeah, use those cooking skills. Yeah, from the encouragement from the Time Squad. I just hope God moves swiftly on my behalf. Okay, did you get any more money? He's going to do it. He's going to move quickly. Anything else come in, Charmaine? Anything else coming in for you, sister? He's going to move on your behalf. Can we get an update? Let's manifest a new job for Charmaine, new employment, a new car. Did anything else come in, Charmaine? We're gonna play this song for I McDonald, and we can get the hell up out of here. Matter of fact, let me put it so when it ends, the video will end. Let me put it in the outro. Yeah, let me do it like that. Okay. Anything else come in, Sister Charmaine? Can you give us a total roughly about what you've gotten? Sister Charmaine, can you give us a total? Roughly, how much have you gotten? How loose are we talking? Yeah. Yes, my overdraft snatched it. I'm gonna play this for I McDonald, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Glad that we were able to help you, Charmaine. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. How much was your overdraft, Charmaine? How much was your overdraft? if you would have told me that, we could have I could have arranged another way for you. Did you want the assistance to help you with the overdraft? I don't want to be presumptuous, but had you told me, I could have maybe arranged another way for you to get it. So you would have to, the money go to your overdraft. But how much was the overdraft? Do you want to share, Charmaine? It's if you could have just let me know some of the details, maybe I could have paid for the overdraft, and then you could have had the rest of the money for yourself. Hello? Okay. Okay, I'm coming right now. All right, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this video. By the time I come back, it should be. I'm gonna play the video. I cannot, y'all. Sometimes I just wonder. I wonder, but I'm gonna play this video. Not as an outro, just in general. And by the time I come back with my peach cobbler, I think we'll be still here. Okay. Let me just pray this. I see my nephew said, "Walk away." All right. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, I'm back. Hold on. Whew. Let me catch my breath. Hold on, y'all. I was rushing back when I should have been walking back normally. Mel, I just got your message. I agree, Mel. I'm just trying to figure out like how we can move forward. Because I started this philanthropic, stuff, and I would appreciate some of y'all feedback. How should we move forward with this? Yeah, how should we move forward with this, y'all? Like, I just think we need to come up with something, because some things it's becoming like, yeah. I know you would have, sis. Like, I appreciate some feedback. How do you think we should move forward with this? I still want to be myself. I still want to give and bless people, but sometimes, some of this stuff, it can become a bit much, for me, because putting people, I feel like I'm putting people out there, asking for my people to give something, I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. See, if I knew that people's money were going to be going to overdraft fees, I would not have asked. I'm being honest. I would not have asked you to give money to go to overdraft fees. I would not have. I'm sorry. And so, I don't know how we should come together as a community and figure out, how we can move forward, with this. Because I feel like, to me, I feel like, overdraft fees are really basically overdraft, all that stuff. It benefits the bank. It doesn't benefit the person. You don't have to apologize. At this point, it's not even really about you. It's more about our community. So it's not even about you, right? Yeah, I'm gonna always be myself and help the people. But just moving forward, I'm just interested on how we can move forward where it's our community, and you don't want to be rude where people feel like they're being shut out, people that don't really are in the chat, but how it could just be specifically for people that are in our immediate circle, if that makes sense. Because I will always be my true and authentic self. Okay, I like that, nephew. I like that. I saw somewhere where someone started a thread that allows people to post their need and others can donate at their discretion. Okay, create a giving fund. Will continue to donate to you, and you'll be fine. I have in my accounts. There's always a certain area in my accounts that I have for this kind of stuff. So I have that already, right? I'm listening to some of your ideas. Well, sometimes Jason-based people tend to get in their feelings. If you ask questions, if you say something a certain type of way, people tend to feel like, oh my God, they get really. I don't know how you get an attitude to get defensive when you're asking somebody for help, but that's neither here nor there. But sometimes people do feel a certain type of way, you know. But I'm listening to y'all. I'm just trying to get a feel for some things because, like I said, like people are giving money, and if it's going to overdraft, then are you really getting any benefit from that outside of your account being out of the red? But are you going to be able to utilize that outside of your account being out of the red? Like that, I just wish you would have said, like, my account is overdrawn, so my Cash App is not going to be going to me for my immediate needs right now. That's when I ask you what's your Cash App, the first thing you just say is, well, my account is overdrawn right now, so this money is not going to go to my immediate needs. It's going to go to my overdraft fees. And that's all. I just cannot, y'all. I cannot. I deal with this kind of stuff in my family, Yeah, it's not even a sorry that this has happened thing. This is not even that type of situation. I didn't realize it would take it so soon. If your account is overdrawn, any money, Charmaine, that is put in your account, it will be snatched to settle the overdraft. They don't wait for you to figure out life or figure out anything, Charmaine. If your account is overdrawn, whenever any money hits it, it is going to take it. I could have simply went to CVS or Walgreens and MoneyGrammed or wired you anything that you need. I could have did that, And if you have an overdraft issue, don't transfer the funds to that account. You can switch accounts because I do it all the time. You can change the card in which you're going to deposit the money, unless you want to clear up your overdraft. Now, is your overdraft a sizable overdraft? Is it a sizable overdraft? Because people may still be giving, and you could switch the card on your cash app where it didn't go to, when you cash out, it doesn't go to the card that's overdrawn. They also have a cash app card that you could put it in. She said $100. First time overdue, $225. So she said $100. Okay. So her account is overdrawn $100. Okay. Make sure I can she hit the link again? Because I just want to. Can she hit the link? Can you hit the link again, sweetheart? Just one more time. Y'all, I know. Everybody tell me to walk away. So everybody tell me to walk away. Okay. So I'm confused. Is it $100 she's overdrawn, or is it $225 she's overdrawn? How much? How much was that it received that was taken away? Maybe we can make. No, I think we just want to hold off right now, Mr. Batson. Let's hold off right now for a minute. Okay, that's a good idea, Koji Connection. So it's still overdraft $125. $225 overdraft. It took 100. So you still, whatever comes in, if anything else comes in, is going to snatch it away, all of the money, basically. Yeah, let's just hold off, y'all. Let's hold off. And I didn't know. I didn't know that you had a $225 overdraft, Charmaine, because like I said, we could have showed you an alternative way so that you could have money for your immediate needs, not going to overdraft, because a part of the overdraft are overdraft fees as well. No, I have the clarity I need. There's no need for it to hit I have it. Yeah. I am the king of overdraft. Well, not now, but I am the king of overdraft, so I get it. And one of the worst banks, one of the worst banks ever to have any overdraft situation is Bank of America. If you have Bank of America, do not let your account get overdrawn, and please, make sure you have overdraft protection. Yeah, that's what I think happened, Ray. She received $100, and yeah, she received the $100, and because it was a $225 in the red, it just yeah, okay. They just nickel and dime you. They nickel and dime you. I mean, I set up all my accounts. If I don't have it, reject it. And so that's how you need to set up your accounts. Don't let it go through. Don't process it. If it's not fair, reject it. Deny it. If this is your first overdraft, 9 times out of 10, most people, if they have an overdraft, it's not a first time. Most Americans, honey, it ain't a first time situation. When I was in overdraft mode, I stayed in overdraft from Friday to Friday. Friday's paycheck would clear the next Friday situation up. Like it's just once you get in that mode, it's hard to come out of it. And I'm not trying to judge. I just wanted to help her with her immediate needs and not having this money snatched up to go to overdraft fees. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Yeah, and I see that's that crystal monster. That's exactly it. That's what and I don't want to, okay. I don't want to say that. But okay, I survived all of overdraft. Okay. I survived off of overdraft. Like, what do you mean by that? I survived off overdraft. A lot of credit is good to have if you go into an overdraft. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully, listen, there may be more people that give and can help her with her overdraft situation, and we'll go from there. All right, everybody. Listen, my peach cobbler is here. My peach cobbler is here. I'm just gonna believe God for my peach cobbler. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. Task Squad. Let me send something. I'm gonna send something towards the overdraft, so I can just say I did my part, and then I'm gonna wash my hands of this and pray for the sister that everything works out. Let me just send something towards this overdraft. One moment. What was it? Charmed up, and then when I say I'm washing my hands, I'm gonna wash it and leave it in the hands of the Lord. Uh, Let me send something towards her overdraft. There you go. So that she. uh, There we go. You're so kind, Ty. That's what they say. That's what they say. My sis was in that cycle years back. Yeah, you have to get out of it. You have to. I did payday loans for a short period. When you look at the interest, they don't even. I remember when I started paying the paydays off early. Then I went to apply for one, and they said I didn't qualify anymore. Once I got better financial wise, and I start paying them off early, I went one time and they said I was out of the system. It didn't benefit them anymore for me. So they threw me. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, what? Me paying it off early looked like that would be a good thing. No, they don't make any money that way. Yeah, but yeah, the overdraft, you have to break that cycle because it's a cycle of it keeps you in a state of financial chaos. You have to keep doing the same thing week in and week out. Yeah, I saw that Funky Naniva did that, nephew. Yeah. That was very helpful to people. Um, they were offended, Ray, that I was paying my payday loans off before the due date, to avoid a lot of extra fees. I went up there and they said that your information is not going through, and gave me a little card with a number on it. I didn't even call because I said I know what it is. Because my last couple of payday loans, I paid them off early. So, girl, you ain't no benefit for us. We giving you this money and you getting it and coming back before the due date. Yeah, yeah. Lord, break this cycle before I break. Yeah, just stay positive, Charmaine. Stay positive. Stay positive. You just have to stay positive. hmm I received that, Malika Hill. I received that, sis. I received what you're saying. I received it. Okay, let's move on, y'all. Let's move on. Let's keep Sister Charmaine in prayer. Hopefully everything will work out for her. Um, as I told y'all, Lawrence Blake, son of Charles Blake, is dealing with some health issues. On last night, I told you guys that. So please keep him in prayer. I saw a video with Montel Jordan. He's dealing with having his prostate removed. And so there's some things that we need to stay prayerful about with Brother Montel Jordan, R&B singer. Amen. Yeah, them payday loans ain't no joke. So let's keep him in prayer. And y'all know we lost Sarah Jordan Powell. Sarah Jordan Powell went on to be the Lord. Now listen, I remember during convocation they had a during convocation they had, what did they have? During convocation they had some type of tribute to Sarah Jordan Powell, and her attorney came out and said that she ain't participating and she ain't got nothing to do with this and she won't be there. I'm like, damn. So yeah, to be honest, I don't know how I would have survived without payday loans at one point. Yeah, they're predatory, but they are vital to people in a certain income bracket. Yeah. Yeah, that's the last thing I remember with Sarah Jordan Powell, y'all. Her attorney said she ain't got nothing to do with this and she won't be there. This fly with her name and likeness on it. So, you know, sometimes that happens. People do stuff and they haven't got permission. They haven't been authorized or whatnot. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I have an idea of how I'm going to move forward with my philanthropy. I think I have an idea. It's a combination of what the two people said. And so we'll move from there, y'all. We'll move from there. Okay. I have a good idea. We've tried some different things, but I think this one may work. The director of finance at my job told me to never get involved with them. Please don't, Michelle. Please don't, sis. Okay, y'all, it's 4:16. I gotta go because I gotta like unwind, rest, watch one or two more episodes of then I open on Wednesday, Tyesse. Is tomorrow Wednesday? You have to wait till Thursday. Okay, that's fine. One or two more episodes of All Her Fault. Then we're gonna get ready for Patreon tonight. We're live. Make sure we got some information on Stephon Diggs and that boy that said he was, you know, touching on him. We got some really explosive information on that. Some of y'all may have saw or heard about the family on another blog, on another show of Mike Hurd. That was a complete and utter disaster. I have some thoughts on that tonight. This is going to be more than just an Uncut Tuesday. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, right? Oh, good, sis. Yeah, Mike Hurd was, the family was on another broadcast, on another YouTube show. And when I tell you it was a hot mess with that family, it's a lot going on. So we will keep you in our prayers, Charmaine. We wish you the best. And so if you were ever to join Patreon, tonight may be the night to join Patreon. $5 a month, $48 for the year. I would move quickly without haste and join tonight because it's going to be truly uncut tonight. We got a lot to talk about with the official Tyesse Report presents Patreon exclusives, Uncut Tuesday. Okay. I gave y'all a little piece of God will take care of you. Do y'all want to hear the whole thing? Or do y'all was that good enough? Or do y'all want to hear the whole thing? What we doing here, Tyesse? Y'all want to hear the whole thing of God will take care of you? Because he really will. Ask me how I know. Miles, put some links in the chat for Uncut Tuesdays, please. Thank you so much. Y'all want to hear the whole thing? Okay, y'all let me know. Anybody want to hear the rest of it? God will take care of you? Because I'm going to eat my peach cobbler. I'm just being honest. Anybody else? Okay, if nobody want to hear, we finna get the hell up out of here. That was good enough. Okay, that was good enough. Okay, that was good enough. Anybody else want to hear? God will take care of you all the way through. Anybody? Okay, well, we finna do a cold exit, honey. Let's get the hell up out of here. Anybody else want to hear it? It doesn't have to be the whole thing. Okay. We only got 3 people responding so far. We don't have time for the pop hair lady. It's not that type of show. I just got here really. Yes, I've been on for 3 hours and 12 minutes. I swear it don't feel like that. It don't feel like it. Are you in Patreon, Miss V? Are you in Patreon, Ms. V? Join Patreon, Ms. V. Get in Patreon. Join Patreon right now. Everybody needs to join. Can we get 8 people to join Patreon right now? We need 8 people to join Patreon. Play it for Charmaine. Okay. We need 8 people to join Patreon. Okay, everybody that's saying that's enough, you already got enough, just go ahead and leave. Leave now, and we'll pray for the rest of it. If you say that was enough for you, okay, then you all leave, and then I'll pray for the people that's still here. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pray it on out for a couple of people. Everybody that already saw it, or you don't need inspiration, just go ahead and leave early. I'll see you in Patreon. Have a good night. I'm going to just end this early, y'all. Once the video's over, I'm out of here, okay? I love y'all. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see you in Patreon in about 4 hours and 40 minutes. All right, he will take care of you. I can't believe it's been 3 hours and 22 minutes. All right, I'll see y'all in Patreon, 9 p.m. sharp, 9 p.m., possibly 9:30, but looks like it's going to be around 9 p.m. ish right there in Patreon. Have a good evening. Thank you for joining. Cold Exit.